Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you tuning in, and for those who will be watching this later when it's on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in and joining us on the stream and or watching the video. We're going to kind of have, I call it multiple guests, but I'm not sure what would define calling it multiple, but our guest for tonight will be the executive officer of the 1st Imperial Strykers Brigade from BF1. Our next guest will be Colonel Faticus of the 101st. We'll be going over their recent declaration of war. After that, we will be talking with 3FR. 3rd Force Reconnaissance, ran by Ardent Hoplite, and I believe his XO is Stack Bodies. So, without further ado, I'm going to mute my mic real quick, take a sip of this beer, and then the party starts. You. Yo.
Alright, man. Supreme Commander Autonomous of the 1st Imperial Striker Brigade.
Wait. Did you include your audio?
I'm good. Oh, yes, I did.
You did? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Alright, let's go. Let's continue. Just want to make sure of that. Oh shit. I'm fucking up.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I was just started getting into, I'm Supreme Commander Autonomous of the 1st Imperial Striker Brigade. What do you want to know about us?
Don't tell us anything. Let's just start from the beginning.
Well, we started off of the 23rd Mercenary Legion. I was with them for roughly, and you know what I really liked about them was that they had a lot of ambition. They knew what they wanted, but they just didn't really have what it took to kind of like implement what their goals were. And as I moved up the ranks and my leadership sort of strengthened, I found that I wasn't able to implement some of my ideas that were going to be more effective in that attention to detail to what our problems were in that Milsim. So like eventually I got to the point where I saw that a lot of our members were disbanding and or leaving the Milsim, and so I decided it was just in my best interest to kind of branch off and start my own thing, and group together a group of people that were going to be online more. I'm looking for a different group of people rather than just mass recruiting. You know what I mean? I started like sort of going into pub matches and setting up my squad boost to telling people, I was like, all right, well, I'll keep my squad boost up, but you guys have to plug in your mic. And once I got those people to get in their mics and start communicating, I sort of picked out which kind of guys I was looking for to start building up my ranks. And once I got a good 5 guys together, I was like, hey guys, I'm thinking about starting a new group in this Milsim community, and I was wondering if you guys wanted to get together and help me run this thing. And you're like, oh yeah, damn right, Autonomous. We've known you for a bit now, and we like how you play. We're definitely stand. And so them, along with a longtime friend of mine, Ebola Mafia. He's my XO. He has I think 2.5 years of military experience now. He sort of conducts all my trainings, but him and I sort of took command and started the 1st Imperial Striker Brigade. And so now with these group of guys, we're looking into strengthening our numbers. You know, building, filling in our ranks, and you know, we're starting from scratch. So, you know, we're trying to figure out, you know, what things do we need to work on as far as you know, tactics and uh, leadership, and you know, all the basic fundamentals of, you know, what builds a Milsim. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know how coherent I was in there. I sort of jumped around, but you know, that's basically, you know, the gist of what we've got going on.
Alright. What do you think about the BF1 community?
I think the BF1 community is a good group of guys. You know, I like you know, their style of gaming. You know, we have some really pretty good, well-trained guys in there. You know, you know, shout out to the 123rd. You know, they're well-trained and organized, and you know, clearly that has something to do with that attributes to their numbers. But you know, what I like is you know, what they set up. You know what I mean? Like the whole community in of itself is pretty impressive, to say that you know, together, you know, we form. Yeah, we may be like a bunch of like maybe a few Milsims that have like 15 to 16 guys, but together, you know, we group at least, you know, 200, 300 guys overall. You know, all the Milsims together, and you know, I think that overall is, you know, a good network of people to play with and to get on with, and you know, just have a good time.
Alright. What is the first Imperial Strykers Brigade? Like, when you says say the name, catch Strykers, and everyone knows Strykers are modern U.S. Army infantry fighting vehicles. Are they different kind of vehicles back in World War One, or what?
Well, here's a lot of people were sort of concerned and asking questions on why I chose the first Imperialist Strykers. And I'll be straightforward with you. I really liked the name. We're kind of unorthodox on, you know, how we conduct ourselves, you know, compared to, you know, how it should be in IRL. But I solely picked the name because I like the name. But it also, you know, it stood out. You know, I didn't want to be just, you know, another, you know, numbered infantry unit. You know, I want, you know, something to kind of just be memorable. Like, oh look, it's the Strykers coming in. You know what I mean? I was just sort of looking at something a little bit more unique. And I feel like what defines a Milsim is, you know, basically how they conduct themselves rather than what they call themselves.
Alright. Any problems you see in the community that could be fixed?
Well, what I think may be a bit of an issue is, you know, well, I remember when I first joined the Milsim community chat, you know, I seen there was like 63 guys, and I would assume that maybe there was like, for each unit there's maybe one or two guys that would represent for individual units. I've noticed that our numbers are dropping, and that sort of concerns me because, you know, with our, like I said before, how, you know, community are just a big network of guys that group together and have our own standard way of playing Battlefield. You know, with our numbers dropping like that, you know, how long, you know, what's their expiration date? You know what I mean? And I'm rather than, you know, being concerned with the superficial issues that cause, you know, these units to disband or be forced to be disbanded or blacklisted, or, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, I think we should look into strengthening those weaker units rather than rivaling ourselves or showing off our, you know, our mighty strength or influence. I think it would be better to kind of like work on strengthening those smaller units and helping them out and saying, all right, you know, maybe we can share our recruitment tactics or training tactics, so that way you guys can, you know, be more competitive on the battlefield and have, you know, a lot less issues in keeping yourselves together. You know what I mean? Or even like when a unit does get disbanded, you say, all right, send us your roster list. We can keep in contact with those guys who still like to Milsim.
Alright.
Well, how do you feel about that? Do you agree or disagree?
I just don't know. I fucking was drinking beer and just staring off.
That's all right, man. You know, I'm a little nervous coming into this because I've never been in a broadcast before or any kind of live stream.
Shall we?
But if you would like me to reiterate myself, you know, I would. But it's up to you if you want to move on to the next question or not.
Let's go to the next question. Shit. Where are you? Okay. What do you think causes the most problems in the Milsim community?
Let me see what I have here. Well, I think what might cause some problems is some superficial conflicts. Maybe what he said or she said issues. You know, little things become big, and I don't think they should. Really, I think that if we focus more on strengthening those, you know, those misguided units or those units that are sort of weaker in their numbers or weaker in their training tactics, you know, I feel like we can, rather than against each other, you know, build those rivalries in game rather than in the community. You know what I mean? Keep the stuff on the battlefield rather than in the politics. Because now that we're dealing with multiple units, you know, we're trying to govern ourselves. We're trying to get a little bit more political community, but we're gauging all that towards superficial things. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me, sorry about that.
Don't die on us.
No, I'll be fine. But like I said, if we gauge ourselves more toward helping one another rather than trying to, you know, stomp each other out, then I think that we can increase the longevity of the Milsim community rather than watch ourselves slowly decay.
Alright, understandable. Next question. Is your unit in any wars or conflicts at the moment?
We're not in any wars or conflicts. We're actually just trying to focus more on building allyships, more guys to play with. You know, we would like to do a lot more skirmishes with the other units, just to you know, sort of combat testing our guys. You know what I mean? Trying to implement and see what's effective in our trainings and whatnot, rather than trying to build a rivalry. You know, we're not trying to boast ourselves up to make ourselves out more to be what we are already. Because like I said, we're a new community. We were just born basically. Roughly about 15 guys now, 15 guys strong. Like I said about how I recruit earlier, I pick out people who are communicative, who are online, who are interested in playing in Milsim. You know, like I said, I don't send out mass messages and try to bring in just anybody. I like to, you know, sort of, you know, pick and choose who I let in. Usually through recommendations or just analyzing, you know, how an individual's gameplay. So rather than trying to pick conflicts, I'm just trying to build our numbers and build our strength, and build friendships and allyships with the other units, so that way we can combat test our guys. You know, I'm reiterating myself, but just to. But you know, just as I said. Sorry, I was getting a call. I'm a little off sidetracked. But yeah.
Alright. Next question. If you watched the stream before, we usually ask like the second last question. Is we always tell a person that they can be as openly honest with us as they can, and can't promise nothing will happen to them, but a lot of times nothing really happens if they be honest with them. Question is, you've seen the list, so you should know which one I'm talking about. Who do you think makes the most trouble in the Milsim community?
Who do I think? Well, like I said, I don't want to go out there, throwing out names or throwing shade at anybody, because I don't want to build any unnecessary rivalry. I don't think that anybody is really causing any problems. I think it's just the overall attitude within the community as a whole. You know, we're all trying to, you know, wave our, you know, wings around to see to see who has the, you know, the strongest force, or, you know, the best training tactics, or, you know, whatever, whatever, you know, the drug is. You know what I mean? I think it's not who it is. I think it's what it is that's causing the problem, and it's the pissing contests. You know what I mean? I think, you know, putting all those propaganda memes out and all that stuff is cool if it's fun. You know, if it's all for show, it's all for games, if it's all to build hype. When people start taking it seriously and start getting personally offended, and they start, you know, cursing each other out, and that, you know, things get said back and forth, you're just, you know, the council of the Battlefield 1 community, and then you're just digging yourself, you know, your own hole. You know what I mean? And so what's I think is important is, like I said, and I'll reiterate this over and over, is like we just really need to work on, you know, building each other up rather than tearing each other down, because you know, that's really the only thing that's going to build the longevity of the Milsim community. Like, the council can, you know, dictate all they want, but you know, once all the units are gone, then they're going to be dictating no one but themselves. You know, it's going to be a lonely field out there. You know what I mean, you know, Battlefield is an amazing game. Yeah, everybody loves it. You know what I mean? Everybody in the community obviously loves the game. And, you know, I think we should really hone in on that. We should appreciate, you know, that common love for the game, to want to keep our style of gaming, of competitive gaming, in there. Because, you know, I honestly I cannot compare, you know, going into a public match than to being in an op. You know what I mean? It's a lot more intensive, competitive. It's overall a fucking great time. You know, I'm willing to take time out of my day to get on get on Xbox and play a game for an hour or two. It's, you know, it's always a good time, and I would hate to see anything compromise the longevity of the Milsim community. Did you catch all that?
What?
So did you catch all that?
Nah, I had put down my old man came on. What the fuck is blowing up?
Yo, so Squid, what is broadcasting this going to? Like, who's gonna be viewing this?
Twitch. What was it?
Does this go toward other people interested in trying to be, you know, include themselves in Milsim, or does the Milsim community look at this?
Once we're done with the stream,
what our issues are?
Yeah, once we're done with the stream, we'll upload it, put it on YouTube, get it out there. And usually those who are interested, they will look us up on Twitter or so, and when they find us, well, hey, I'm looking for this, or looking for that.
Alright. Well, you know, I guess I'll just put a shout out for my community out here. You know, like I said, I'm Spring Commander in Thautomus of the 1st Imperial Striker Brigade. You can find our platoon in Battlefield 1 Imperial Striker Brigade, just without the 1st. Our forums are on line chat, just like the rest of the Battlefield 1 communities. You know, being a part of Milsim is always a good time. You know, we're always having fun, we're something, so I'd recommend to anybody to to get involved.
Alright, it's good talking to you, man.
Alright, man, thanks for having me, man.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks.
Alright, you too.
I just sent you a friend request, and I'm hopping out now.
Yee.
Yep. Catch you later.
Alright, ladies and gents, we're gonna go take a quick break. We're gonna take a leak, get a beer. Okay. Get a beer, and we'll be right back. So, stand by. Stand by, I guess. Do-do-do. Enjoy some music. What the fuck? Alright, let's get the next guy in here. You're listening to Sabaton. On here, KTT Rock 100.5, The Cat. Alright, let's get our next guest in here. If he'll actually join. Damn it. Uh, so next guest wanted us to watch this. How is it? Fight or something. Oh, okay. Well, we may just join the wrong goddamn server. Alright, I won't try to continue getting this guy in here.
Bro, I'm sorry, I cannot join your
I think I joined the wrong server. Respect server. Saying recruiting station. No, it's in Shanghai.
No, you need to go to Caspian. What's up? Oh, not interested now.
Baby's coming, watch out.
They have no friends to fight. I can't help that. It's 8 IDs, Tacticals, Pleasure Palace. That's what it's called.
Right?
No, not that I know of. You can,
More chats filled with people that are all against it.
Beer's
yeah,
good.
well, they have a lot of enemies. So, I mean, what's up, man?
Not much. I'll wait for his damn server browser to load up.
Alright.
Cause I got rid of like
Oh,
reset the filters. Got rid of
Oh,
the,
you're broadcasting now, huh? Fuck.
Yeah. I've been broadcasting.
Okay, cool. Well, no, you're good. I'll talk to you privately after this broadcast.
Alright. Let's try to find
Oh yeah, get him in here. Everyone's got to see 101A at its finest.
Tactical?
It's like 8 IDs, Tacticals, Pleasure Palace, or some shit. Bro, I can send you. No, I can't send you a spectator invite. I'll literally let me just pull up the scoreboard, bro. I'm sure I can. Yeah, it's called 8th Infantry Division Firewatch, Killers Pleasure Palace. That's what it is called. That is what the server is called. You should just have to put 8th in and be able to find this shit.
Okay, yeah, I just put 8th Infantry. What the hell calls it a pleasure palace? That's stupid.
That's actually the same exact thing that my guys were saying. You're kind of confused by that, but
Alright, you got
that's
your
what it
audio
is.
included?
Bro, you know it. This ain't my first rodeo.
She. Alright. Oh no! Password protected. Well, shucks.
Oh, hold on, bro. Well, it just so happens that I have the password. Capital is, not capital. It's 8 8s. Does that make sense? So, like, 8, 8,
So-
8, 8, 8,
So it's
8,
8 times?
Yes, okay. I guess I could have said it like that. That was probably a smarter way to say that.
Who the fuck does that?
I don't know, man. It's pretty ingenious.
Yeah, it's least expected, but still. It's like put your password.
Alright, let me get into combat with my guys. I've been kind of sitting on the sidelines for a minute. I ate some dinner and shit.
I had a Whopper.
I had fucking a buttermilk fucking chicken crisp sandwich thing at McDonald's.
I was thinking about doing Chinese, but I had Chinese yesterday.
Or Chinese just gives me the shits.
Taco Bell gives me the shits.
Taco Bell gives everybody the shits.
Oh, this
You can't
this
run away
stream
from
is
Taco Bell.
unofficially sponsored in part by Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and every Chinese restaurant known to man.
Are you in there? You able to watch?
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right.
Which team are you guys?
So we are U.S. obviously. I mean, I can't even have to ask. You want to see the scoreboard?
Well, no, look at tabletop.
We are U.S. Man, I just got killed by this RPG.
Bama wanted me to look at his tank. I'm looking at his skull.
Yeah.
I am disappointed. He died once. Unacceptable.
Yeah, I know. Right? And funny thing is their tankers kind of were talking shit on him and telling him that, you know, they were competitive and they didn't care. And you know, you try to tell some of these units, like, you don't know how Bama is. If you just talk shit on Bama, you just made Bama 10 times better on that engagement. So, you know, Bama's definitely, remembering what they said right now. That's why he's going 83-1, and that's only 1,000 tickets into the engagement. So Bama will definitely break over 100 before we do. So we're not even halfway done. So if you do the math, Bama should be 160-something and 2 by the end of this engagement. So the moral of the story is, don't try to shit talk Bama about tanking. That's one of his fucking prides, and he's already a really humble guy, a really chill guy, so it doesn't really make sense to try to talk on him. But I'm sure that these 8th ID tankers are learning that today.
Yeah. I know that there's gonna be some people out there, especially, like, I expect, what the fuck? Oh, why do I have boundaries? I expect people from, like, say, 8th ID or some other team say, well, why are you spectating? They can use that to their advantage. True, but if the person that's complaining about it is on the team that's complaining about it, and they're popping in and see this, aren't they doing the same thing?
Oh yeah, but it's also more a fact of, like, even, like, that's what I'm saying. We're not really worried. Like, they left spectators on in their server for a reason, so they can't sit here and tell me that they accidentally, they were able to change the map today. They were able to change the password. They were able to change the server settings and add vehicles, but they forgot to take off spectators twice.
We should
Oh
do
my bad,
like
3 times.
I mean, I know.
No, it's
you guys
okay.
You guys just declared war on them yesterday. Can you explain to the audience the events that led up to it?
So 8th ID back in the old day, a lot of people, you know, we had beef with 7 ID a long time ago. He was from 7 ID. One thing led to another, and they those are cool. Sorry, wife. And they, you know, shit went downhill. You know, didn't have our beef. You know, yada yada bing, bada bing, bada boom. 8th ID forums, you know, they come in. We actually, believe it or not, helped that team a little bit. They had an issue with a team. I don't remember the name of the team. We actually helped them out. You know, we're all for trying to help out new teams, even teams that, you know, we even maybe considered hostile at one time. If they're really trying to, you know, they're really trying to Milsim correctly. They're really trying to do things the right way, regardless if we've had ill intent or not. Like, we need teams that Milsim correctly more than, you know, teams that I can't really stand. So instantly, if your team doesn't Milsim correctly, but, you know, I kind of like you, it's like no hard feeling, but this is Milsim, man, and I can't show a bias towards you because I like you. Like, that's something I'm holding all these teams accountable. Holding all these teams. So, for instance, you know, we had an issue and they were going after RGR for a reason, you know, that I really won't disclose. It's just not appropriate for me. It's not really in my business, but they got into an issue with RGR. We viewed this as an opportunity to defend RGR against 8ID after, you know, the reason why we went to defend them is because a couple weeks ago, they had their XO actually had made a comment about 101A and its Goonies, and some people probably remember that from the community, but that was handled. And then actually the other day, I had a Sergeant G.V. Palmer. He was in a server with a couple of his squad mates, and they were playing together with a couple of AID members. Well, my guys were going, pretty good in the server, like they normally do. It's kind of why we get, the recruits that we get, and we have 4 or 5 people in the top 5. People tend to like that. Well, 8ID at the time, I guess, did not like it, and they had actually 2 members switch over and team kill the guys. Now, of course, I was pissed.
So I want to pause you right there real quick. That was brought up to a member of 8ID was messaging us saying, talk about how you guys had people people on your side, and actually photos, it was you, as I claim. And I'm looking at it, and I noticed they took the pictures not on scoreboard, but in team setup. And I comment on that. And they're like, oh, my squad was the one in green. They're on our side. It's like, you can't really say that when it's on team setup. Now you send a picture of them on your side and on scoreboard or thing, but team setup just makes look like joined it just to picture of them.
Yeah, and like quite frankly, that's not how we roll. I mean, to Wardock on 8ID, we're in their server right now. If we want to fucking kill you, we'll just kill you. We don't need to do some stupid heinous ass shit like that, like turn around. That's not what we do. That would actually be completely hypocritical of how we want to handle things. And if my member ever did something like that, they would probably be discharged on the spot. And that's another reason why we're going after 8ID, is that we've had these incidences with 8th ID where there's some type of bad blood in the background. Maybe from the old days, because ultimately, if you look at it, there was a blacklist, and I put up the blacklist when on my first term as a moderator. And I don't know if they're salty about that I got their blacklist, I got their leader blacklisted, or. And the funny thing is I didn't do shit. I literally put up a vote, and the whole the community voted to blacklist him. But unfortunately, when you're a moderator and you put up those votes, you will take the blame for it. People don't look at it like the community voted. They just see your name and you put blame to it. So I guess I don't know if there's just bad blood from that or what, but these were completely out of the blue. And so it's actually become pretty apparent to me that either Odin doesn't have control, doesn't know what's going on within his team, or he doesn't have control of what's going on, or B, they secretly, or they just don't give a shit. And like I said, it actually sucks because we weren't completely against at the time helping them out, because like I said, we did help them out in the beginning, but it's just like I said, one thing leads to another. When you help somebody out and then they say, well, 101A and their Goonies will get you, it's like, okay, man, get real. We don't have any Goonies. If people attack you, they attack you because they want to attack you. Community's pretty stale right now, so anybody and their mother's looking for a reason to fight. So when I get told that, it kind of irritates me. And I heard that, I got mad, and we just kind of let it go. And then another issue happens, and we let that issue go. And then another issue happens, and we let that go. And just at one point you say, you know what? No, we're done. We're done letting this issue happen. We're done letting this issue happen. We're not going to sit here and play this game for the next year. And we're said enough's enough. And we do think that obviously there needs to be some type of change in leadership in 8ID. I won't lie about that. We can't force them to do anything. Ultimately, it's a video game, so I mean, you can't force anyone to do anything. But the fact is that we personally don't think that shit's going well. And if you looked at the engagement, I posted, and I'll send you all the pictures today from the engagement that happened with RGR and 8th ID. Was one of the most cancerous engagements I've ever seen on both sides. I'm talking active protection. I'm talking Zuni rockets. I'm talking people switching seats in the helicopter, taxiing, wrong weapons, AP. I'm talking the most guided shells, staff, just the most heinous loadouts and vehicles that we've ever seen. It was ridiculous. And you start wondering, you're like, well, how does this really get through? Like, what is going on here? Is this really becoming the norm of the community? Is the community really turning into a clan community? Are we losing Milsim as we know it? Is it changing? Because, like I said, I watched an engagement today with 2 units that are in the community. That was not a Milsim battle. And that should say something about the community, does it not?
Oh, shit.
So
I
I view this. You're good. So I view this as a sense of like this, 8ID. We had personal reasons to go after them for the fact that we were tired of the bullshit. We were tired of all the fucking, random occurrences of drama that kept happening. Then when we engaged against them in a raidly matter, it's one of the most, ridiculous fights that we've ever been in, to where we had 25 bodies on one fucking skyscraper, and everybody in fucking America would have just blew that fucking building up to high holy hell. But you can't, because it's the game. And the only way to take the fucking building is by going up the elevator, which has got C4, SMAs, and 320s on every side. We still won that fucking engagement. And it's just like I said, that type of shit right there. That was it. Like, that was kind of the final straw for me. It's like, okay, well, we're a bigger team, and everyone looks at us, and sometimes they, some people view us as bullies, or some people view us as, we need to do more. Some people say we need to do less, or someone's always saying something. And, ultimately we're at the point now to where, like, the community is supposed to regulate itself, but it's not regulating itself. And we're just going to start calling out people who aren't milsimming correctly, people who aren't doing the right shit. And it's not like we have our own standards.
You gotta regulate on a bitch.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to MCS it or tracer it. There's nothing like that. It's saying that the typical code that is Milsim, if you do not follow what we deem in the sense of our honor and of an honor way to fight, and the fact of...
Yeah, go ahead, Tug. I got a phone call real quick.
You're good.
Yeah, go ahead. Good talk.
The fact that, if you won't, deploy, if you'll take armor, you're an all asset unit, but you'll take armor off because you're afraid to get beat. Or a situation, or you won't fight. You'll hide in your server. You'll make excuses why you can't fight. That's there's no honor in this. Yes, this is a video game. Yes, this is a milsim. But not every milsim is supposed to win every engagement. That's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. You're supposed to lose some. You're not always supposed to win. And this is that you have all these teams think to win all the time. You have to get first. You have to be the best. They come in with little team syndromes, as I call it. We're not afraid of anybody. And the whole issue that normally can be solved turns into a clusterfuck issue. It doesn't matter if it's a small team versus small team or a small team versus big team. By that point, it's escalated to a whole new level. And it's done. It's annoying, and I would say that maybe some of the newer teams might not understand it, or some of the teams that have done some of this stuff might not understand it. But I can tell you that a lot of the established teams here in the community are on the same page. It's not just one team, making one team viewing it this way. We and all the teams have we've been talking and working harder to work together. Some of the established teams, and we talk about it. We've been here for a while, and we see the changes. And we have to lead by example. And the issue with a lot of the bigger teams is that they're usually busy fighting each other. They're not working together. They're not making the community. There's some kind of thing, and ultimately you could be the best person in the world, but the community can turn you into the worst person. It just does that. So it's up to the bigger teams like myself and Fourth and etc., So, instead of working against each other and calling each other out and looking to one up the next thing, we have to work together. We have to show the community that as a whole that we're on the same team. If the community dies, well, everyone's like, well, no, that's not true. It's not necessarily true. You're damn straight. We won't die. It's just a communication chat. But ultimately, 85 of the teams take this chat way more seriously than just a communications chat. And some days that can be a good thing, and some days that can be a bad thing. And that's where we're at now.
Alright. We got a couple... oh shit, I feel like I got a burp. But we got a couple questions coming from the chat. If you don't mind addressing them real quick.
I don't mind.
Alright. First question is, what happened to Burns? I understand that she was part of 101A, then now she's making 11th Mu. What happened there?
So Burns is she's a character, I'll tell you that. She's not I'll tell you right now, she gets a worse perception than how she is. A lot of people perceive her in a worse way. We have to keep in mind where she came from and how fucking crazy Chase is. She had to essentially put up with that bullshit for as long as she did, and like I said, I think a lot of people don't keep that in mind. And I won't really get into detail of some stuff that she's told us, but just had happened. It was just kind of fucked up on a whole different level. And we gave her a chance, and she's really good. And we're really, we're a strict, disciplined, organized unit, but 1FR does it in a whole different way. They take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? They take it to the whole next generation. And when you join a team, we have a very extreme level. We're still laid back to 1FR, and even 5MR. 5MR is like a team that really takes it to that extra level. We're not as strict as that Matra. We're still strict. We still have rules. We still have guidelines. There's obviously a reason why we're still, we're very tactical and very efficient in how we fight. These guys are, and they try to radicalize things. They don't do it on purpose. It's just the way they are. Like Fidelis tried to do it in 5MR. He joined us and tried to do the same thing. Burns tried to do it. Champ tried to do it. It's just what it is. What it is. It's like. These guys come from a very high simulation team, and they see things that they think they can change, and they try to radicalize your parts of your Milsim, and you can't have that. Your Milsim needs to move at a rate. If any time you're ever changing anything majorly, sorry for the background noise, it's Christmas time. If you're changing something like that, it's a slow process. You can't radicalize big units that try to radicalize big things in small. They usually can destroy the units. So Burns was good here. She taught us and did learn some things from her. She was a great soldier while she was here. She actually got an honorable discharge. She did not get dishonorable discharge from her. She actually walked out of our unit with an honorable. But she did not mesh well with my team. Her type of radicalization did not mesh. And ultimately, it led to us having to move around. Now, it was kind of a weird situation. Usually you discharge people for good reason. Well, our reason is for the fact that there was issues being caused that needed to be addressed. It wasn't a call. It was just essentially I had to make a call over a priority, and people were getting kind of angry with her. And like I said, she didn't really mesh well with people, and that ultimately led to our decision as a command staff to having to let her go for the fact that she was a great soldier, she's a great leader, she has all the tangibles to succeed, but she just didn't mesh well with people within our team. And ultimately, if somebody who comes in, is doing things like that and radicalizing things, it's going to make people in the team get angry, and that was the thing. She just kind of overstepped her boundaries sometimes and got involved in things she shouldn't have, and that made people mad. And so that was one of the main reasons why we moved away from Burns. But she did start off with the 11th.
Yes.
I think it's the 11th MU. I mean, I know she's got a couple good people in her team. I mean, I actually really thought she should have started up her own team, because it doesn't exist with the community unless you're in 5MR, or a super like that. But I'm just saying the way that she came from, the one a far way, like just the crazy way. It's 5MR really if you're trying to get that. And ultimately, I think she made a great choice with starting up her own team and doing something for her own and making her own name for herself. Not forgetting, she was a part of that team, but essentially, just paving her own name. And hopefully she sticks on and gears up for Battlefield 5 and she can make it and survive the community Battlefield. But like I said, as for 101A doesn't really have any ties with her. I mean, we don't dislike her. We don't want to see her raided. But we're not like buddy with her either. Right? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we're pretty neutral. But that's pretty much the story on Burns.
Alright. I would look at the scoreboard again. Bama is close to breaking the triple digits. He still owes for his one death. And
Yeah, I mean, but you know what's
That's
crazy though is you look at. I want to say something. Bama gets a lot of credit for the armor, and he would tell you this right now. Everybody that's in the top 4 are our tankers. Well, Black People's our AA guy. Bama, tanker. Pig, tanker. Ducky, tanker. Artois is a tanker. We say Bama is amazing. Bama makes our, but our armor alone is still, a lot of people, these guys don't get the credit sometimes that I think they deserve. I would say even Bama, could agree with that statement. Bama, is a very humble guy. He'd rather the whole armor corps be talked about than his own.
Well, how can we not
like I
just
said,
talk about him? He's the war turtle. He
Well,
is
yeah, he's
legend.
a war turtle for sure. But I mean, like you said, as the CEO now, I got to look out for all the other guys. I got Lucky. He's going 94 and 33 on foot. So I mean,
2 points. Who's the highest person here? That is CJG 00. I tell you, we should do one of these like Monday Night Football.
Bro, CJ is a savage. So CJ is a savage. He's honestly one of our enlisted. And he goes ham, dude. He goes ham.
I don't doubt it. I think I seen him. I made fought together or something. I don't know.
Well, the other unit really important in this battle is aviation. And aviation, you don't really see the big flashy numbers with aviation. They're key, especially when starting out in a spawn trap, because you're out. So, even they don't get the credit that they deserve. But, I say we have the best community as far as air and armor. And not trying to come off as arrogant. I'm really passionate about the unit, and I just believe in my guys. I do think every night we can go out and anyone can beat anyone. I'm a true believer of that. I just think as long I just go into combat knowing this. I've got my armor and I got my air with me. I'm pretty much good.
Alright. F. What the fuck was that? I had a second question in the other question in my mind, and I just lost it. Alright, question is not really what I was thinking, but it's kind of a rough sketch, I guess. Do you think that the war doc that was dropped on 101A back when you guys had like kind of a small presence on BF1, do you think that still stands today, or do you think that's just been withered away?
Well, the way we view Battlefield 1, to be honest, is the fact is, when you say that game is pretty realistic when it comes to how it was in World War 1?
Kinda, it's getting there with these new DLC releases. I mean, you can't really grasp it entirely, unless like, I think the closest you can come to it is VR. Other than
Well, I'll
that,
say this. I hope 1FR stays real comfortable on Battlefield 1. Make Battlefield 1. And as far as their war doc goes, you know, they know what happens if they jump on Battlefield 4. And I don't need the 123rd or all the other Battlefield 1 puppets in my corner. It would be literally just my unit that would smash them to death. And the main thing I'd say to 1FR, have fun on Battlefield 1, because if you plan on coming over to Battlefield 5, we'll be the first ones to destroy it.
alright, if we may reiterate a statement you made back just after the doc was dropped and news broke out about it. A statement was made, so 101A declares victory because 1FR doesn't have a fighting force on BF4. Another clan killed, end quote. People in the chat want to know, how can you justify the statement? Or can you justify the statement?
We actually declared when I stated that, it necessarily wasn't on Battlefield 1. If I said Battlefield 4, as if you read that, it says we declared victory on Battlefield 4, correct?
Yeah.
Y'all know we actually.
If I said BF4,
we actually
I meant BF4.
We actually actively engaged them and ran them off the game with 5 or more. And technically, you know, we had never really done our piece with that. So, what the fact is that they wanted to claim victory on Battlefield 1 without ever. They were on us on Battlefield 1 when we've never been on Battlefield 1. We were not in the Battlefield 1 community when they declared war on us. We left. We already told them done with it. They did it to look strong. They wait till we leave, and then they drop it in the community, and then go on to the Twitter, do their shenanigans. Well, the difference between our unit and their unit is that they never played me on Battlefield 1. I never Battlefield 1. I've played them on Battlefield 4. Y'all remember what happened, right? I think it was 5-0, 6-0. So, yeah, we declared victory on Battlefield 4, but we earned our victories. We came and got them fair and square. You can ask Burns. You know, that's the other 1FR members, so they might tell you that they won. It's an illusion. But I'm telling you right now, we earned our keep. So when they declared war on me on Battlefield 1, I was like, well, fuck it. We did whip their ass on Battlefield 4. We'll call it a victory, and essentially any time that they decide to get back on Battlefield 4, guess who will be ready? 101. So like I said, they better get comfortable on Battlefield 1, because the way it is right now, Battlefield 5 is looking kind of modern. And last time we had a modern engagement,
I mean, I'll go
asses.
for World War II in the Pacific for BF5.
If it's World War II, it's over for them, for sure.
But no, because I told people many times this. If they're going to do World War II, they're going to one-up Call of Duty and put it in the Pacific. Pacific is where all the major shit happened. Now, the European theater had all its glory and all that stuff, but Pacific is where the real shit happened. Band of Brothers was good too.
Yep. People joined my unit just because of that movie. Or the series. They watch Brothers and like, I want to join the Milsim.
Alright. Well, we gotta get her. What time is it? Well, we got about it's another 30 minutes before 30 minutes or so before we get our next guest on here.
Who's your next guest?
3FR.
Oh man, I want to talk to Stack. You should have brought. You should have done dual interviews, Stack.
I thought about
Stack or
that.
Papa?
Like, originally it was Tiger. Then you've seen the command chat. Stack and Popeye said they wouldn't mind stopping, and so we got all three.
Maybe
let's take a quick intermission. For those of you watching still, we're gonna do our usual intermission music. And mute the mic, don't want to hear it. We're gonna be playing some Sabaton.
You need to play the 100. You need to play the 101A song. It's only natural.
Screaming Eagles?
Eagles. You gotta play it.
I don't know if they have
I guess. Spotify's got it.
I know downloading Spotify just as download it.
It's not. Where's your passion?
Got the songs. Oh wait, yep, I do have it.
There you go.
Wait a
I have
minute.
to say, how come you...
Wait. There's no that.
I'm gonna take my audio off.
Screaming Eagles, Screaming Eagles, Screaming Eagles. Okay. Those of you who like Sabaton, enjoy this music. I'm gonna go grab me a beer.
And for the guests, you just awkwardly sit there. Alright, that's enough of that shit. Let's go to the new way.
You still there? Just enjoying some beer. Can't squeeze it too much as I can.
True that. I'm just
Okay, so
taking it to 'em.
Apparently, someone said in the chat, BF5 is going to be called Battlefield Roman numeral V at NAM.
I've heard, you know what's funny is I've heard that. I've heard the same rumor, but you know,
if they are the day that game comes out, if it is Vietnam, I swear to everyone here, I will do fucking what's that comedian? What's his name?
What's crap now?
No. He hung himself. He was in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Robin Williams. Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah, for everyone here, I will do that for the stream, and we will interview our first team that Milsim group that's in the Battlefield community, and that will be our opening for the whole thing.
Well, my whole team. This is crazy. I know it's not crazy, but we actually had a. We actually put a note in our comm. Not a note in our comms. We started talking. What's more than happy is most of 101A will be over the week it comes out. So we'll still be doing Battlefield 4 stuff for the fact that we doubt the servers will be ready. But we will be very comfortable on Battlefield 5 because all of our guys will probably most likely have it. That way we can start getting good. We're sure there's going to be some differences and some tweaks and shit. So,
but you gotta know this. Just how if you remember when Battlefield 4 first came out, a lot of the glitches were there was a lot of glitches, a lot of shit was screwing up, servers were crashing, and I still don't think that, say, people like DICE, they're not really ready for something like this on the first days because they can't really comprehend how big it's going to be. Now, they can get a rough idea, but really, this new Battlefield game, they're underprepared. Alright. I'm gonna see if the 3FR is ready.
yeah, no, I mean, biggest thing I'd say is, actually on my final take in this is, you know, we're just trying to make the community more fun for everyone. And by having better teams means quality mills. We have to. It's all of our responsibilities as units that call ourselves Milsims to be doing this as correct as possible. So, if you don't know something or you're not sure, there are people that you can ask. There are veterans you can go to. There are other units you can go to. We are very document friendly for the fact that if you come to me and need help with MOSs, etc., I will help you out. I'm not afraid to give out some of our documents to help teams out. So, we're just trying to make everything a little bit better. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That fucking guy just shot me in the face.
What the fuck? Oh, I thought it was a friendly that shot you in the face.
No, I got shot with the 8ID guy. He shot right in the fucking face. Oh, I see his flash.
Who is that at the base? I am zooming in. Extreme close up. Oh, that's Mocha.
He might be waiting.
He doesn't seem too happy that. Oh, yeah, someone just got out of a plane. Now he has to run all the way to it. It's probably gonna blow up before. Oh no, there goes.
And we are harassing them hard on Echo,
brother. I don't understand. I mean, why haven't you taken Echo yet? I figured you'd be kind of push into it. I understand you want to surround it or something, maybe.
Well, it's honestly, it's something we do. We could take Echo right now, no problem. I want my guys to push up, take Echo. We'd have them in the spawn trap.
But you kind of want to make it fun for everyone or something.
Well, kind of, but I mean, think about it, bro. They only have two places to spawn: their base or Echo.
Yeah. Holy shit! He is 113 and 3. His 3 deaths are not acceptable.
Oh, he's died 2 more times. That's crazy. Okay, the shooter's 104 and 9, and he's fucking. He's a helicopter pilot. He's pretty damn good too. Yeah.
Is it like a one shot, like you get shot once and you die, or is it 2 times you get shot and die?
No, it's 1 shot. If it was a 2 shot, bro, I would be fucking screaming at them.
Fuck that.
And I'm surprised you're still on the server. They fell out really fast last night.
Out of their own server?
Oh, bro, they were down to 8 people before the matches. They were down.
I'm not
to
sure if
about
you want
8
to say
people.
school night, but yeah.
Well, I can't stand people say that. Well, we have lives. It's like, well, what? You don't lives? Are their lives any less lively than your life?
Unless they sacrifice beer to their Lord Squid, their lives, nothing.
Yeah.
I am the drunk god.
I'm going in for some tags.
Oh shit.
Just 12. Uh-oh.
Shorty.
Oh yeah, brother. Reaching shotgun, dog.
What kind of
You're
stuff
gonna
uses
you're gonna have 3FR on, right?
Yeah.
Talk to stacked bodies. This was a weapon that he allowed when he was here, man.
Oh, that's right. Stack was Army, right?
Yeah, Stack was the 101st Airborne. He actually was the CO of this unit for a while. It's why we got, kind of the foundation that we got, at least to know what the hell we're doing.
He was the CEO of 101st Day?
Yes, he was, and Human was his XO.
Yeah, I did not know that.
So yeah, our member was, our unit was essentially ran by an actual 101A member, and he job of creating a strong family that when he left,
this may have been this may be a while back or something. Someone, what was it? I wouldn't say it had to be 101st, but someone was saying that some airborne unit, Milsim, is fucking up, and I happen to be an actual member of the real airborne unit they're simulating, and I don't think they're doing it right, blah blah blah. I'm damn sure it wasn't 101st or something, I don't know.
No, it probably was Blackhawk. So he gets really angry.
Yeah.
Like I said, what he did not know is that 101st Airborne member actually was pretty much the one who gave us all of our ideas for the unit back when we started.
Wasn't the 82nd?
What he did, no, Havoc was 101st Airborne.
No, Blackhawk.
I'm not sure like I said, I'm not sure what he was.
I know he's Army, but
my
more
first
line,
meeting
like,
of him was like he was a fucking dick. I mean, that's the first fucking, like, he didn't even give us a chance to explain why we do things we do. He just literally started ripping down our throat, and I'm sorry, service member or not, if you're a fucking dick, you're a fucking dick.
We called him out, like, we...
Oh, dude,
wanted,
so
like, I think it was
dude.
like Smoke Pit. We were talking to him about it, and he was like real hard on raging.
Yeah, and like the thing that irritated me was that he could have easily asked, okay, why do y'all run tanks? And then we could have told him, tanks are attached to the 101st Airborne. They come from First Armored Division, etc., etc. And like even our air is actually, if you got technical about it, it's like the 1000th Atlas Squadron. You know what I'm saying? Like we 101st, obviously. Well, that's an actual fucking squadron that helped 101st out in, like, Iraq.
Oh, who else
So,
used
like,
Atlas? It sounds like your AWAC squadron.
Well, I don't know. Talk to the Air Force. It's a real fucking squadron.
Yeah, when I get drunk enough, I'll go down there and fucking blast a base commander. So, listen here, fuck nuts. You gotta change some names. I mean, that sounds silly.
So like I said, yeah, he didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. He just immediately.
Yeah, you
Uh-uh.
were you part of ESOC when
Yep.
NSWC was?
Like I can't. Yeah, it was.
It's this guy. Okay, where the fuck you been? Yeah. I thought you were deployed or something. Oh wait, no, that's voodoo I'm thinking of. That's he's over in fucking what, Kuwait or something?
Oh my god.
But yeah, what was I saying? God damn it, fucking big, you bastard! You made me. I still refuse to say your full name. Yeah, I still refuse to say your whole name. I was just gonna call you big. Cause I say the other. I thought you said the other word. It's gay. Yeah, it's gay.
Dude, we are
Oh,
fucking them up.
Yeah, really. Hunter first declared war on 8th ID. They're not really gonna need VSOC support though.
Oh
much.
yes, I did. It's super full of
But
shit.
yeah, I now remember what. But wasn't Hunter first part of VSOC back when Gunner Bob and his unit wasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
And you remember the situation that got Gunner removed, right?
Yeah, so I actually have issues with Gunner Bob. I like Gunner Bob, but like I said,
He
Black
hates
Dart,
me now.
Black Hawk, whatever his name is, he was a cup.
He hates my ass. No, I mean, of course he broke a rule and he didn't want to fucking face it. And yes, he admitted he was drunk. 101st.
Well,
Yeah, it's entirely one team 101A and the other one 8th ID.
they don't
it's
have
just
enough bodies.
It's
Yeah,
literally
they don't
just
have the
fucking
bodies.
two teams just duking it out.
It's 32 versus 18. Oh,
18,
29
really?
versus 18. Yeah, they only have 18 bodies on.
Wow, I thought it was more. You guys got 29 people.
I know. Yeah, they have the advantage too, man.
Not really. Their air's getting shot
Bro,
to shit. Armor's getting blasted.
Passer, I don't know what the passer. 8-8.
You just told
That's right.
you
That's
just
right.
told
I
me
remembered.
type in 8 times.
Yeah, sorry.
Just a little legal disclaimer. For those who watch the stream or YouTube video, we are not liable for anything that happens to the 8th ID or their server. If someone was to watch this and take the info used in this video and implement it into their tactics or knowledge of intel, whatever whatsoever, whatever it mean, be like getting the 8th ID server password from this video, we are not liable for that.
Like I said, they literally have spectators on,
Yeah.
and
Obviously, if they have spectators,
Yeah.
I'm in the spectator.
I'm just saying if they have spectator mode, they're probably using spectator mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
Cassian.
you
I'm the
think
guy
about
on
it.
Echo that's just running around in circles.
You
Oh,
think
about to take
about
some
it,
tags.
if
About to get on me.
they didn't
Get on me. I'm about
want-
to take some tags.
If military folks didn't want people around in like war zones, we wouldn't have
Tags are
that
on.
awesome display of our videos you see on YouTube, like from Desert Storm when we opened up a can of whoop ass on the Iraqis, and Gulf Iraqi Freedom when we the first night. Like you seen those videos, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was lit, dude. Honestly, I think I just saw like a fucking. Hey, Fat, was there a?
Sorry, bro, I'm getting
Okay.
shot at.
Well, no, I'm not sure if there was a jihad jeep I'm looking at, or just a guy who taxied and rode his Jeep into a bunch of mines, or C4.
It's probably both.
So far, I've seen one taxi from 8th ID. Like one confirmed taxi. Big, aren't you Army? Are you actually going to join the Army or Marines or what? How dare you?
Let me see what Bama needs. Give me like 2 minutes. Send me an invite as soon as I leave.
Okay.
I just have to Bama send me an invite just so I know what's going on.
Okay. What do you want to do in the Army? You want to do that black? I can't see it. I forgot what was your unit again? Five SFG. So you pretty much want to be like a crew chief on the Black Hawk. Well, you want to be like a pilot or something, or what? So are you gonna try to go to West Point? Why not be in the Navy? You could fly the Seahawk. It's the Navy's version of the Black Hawk. Literally the same thing, just different coat of paint. I mean, hell, our helicopters are modified to where you can launch fucking aerial torpedoes, Hellfires, or just like light up a fucking ship with miniguns. I mean, wouldn't you want to launch a torpedo? Navy gets you laid. Shit, we get paid more than the Army overseas. Wait, is there audio included or no? Ah, wait, now it just sounds like I'm talking to myself. Oh no!
Hey, there we go. Alright, I'm on.
Oh no, I do have Pig Actual on my friends list.
Oh, did you send Fat that invite?
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil.
And special just for Milsim News Network.
Real sped. Alright.
So we actually pushed back our lines to Alpha Bravo. Okay?
Oh shit.
We're gonna let them have Charlie Delta. We're gonna show you guys some tactic.
Where's
We're
Charlie?
gonna let them have Charlie Delta.
You mean,
Hopefully they take Charlie Delta. Because like I said, it's up to them. After they take Charlie Delta, we're gonna hold them at bay. At 100 tickets, I'm gonna put them back in the spawn trap.
if you do that, I'll buy you a beer.
Sounds like a plan.
What is this
Definitely
I see?
wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
Is he
I
being
used to be a
bamboozled?
part of that 1MD, my guy.
He was CZ75. What is that?
That's Czech. That's a Czech pistol. What?
Oh shit.
Oh, I just seen someone
Some
get killed
goddamn
by it.
meds.
American.
Who's using a Czech pistol?
Come on, 8ID, take the objectives.
Come on. The guy's name is Tokimo Gamer. Hey, he has a buddy studying this. What the fuck is that? Is that what's
These
RID?
guys,
Is that a
these guys
American
have not realized that we have fallen off these objectives yet.
Autists.
There is not one person on either objectives, and they are not have anybody there. They still are holding their defensive line by their spawn.
I'm like extreme.
Shit, I
I'm
got
extreme. Yeah, see? It's too late.
Oh, their tanks are, their armor's starting to push in there.
Well, they're an American team, right?
Yeah, they are an American team.
Well, shit's about to be fucking posted on YouTube here later tonight. But how you gonna be an American team using a Czech pistol? I mean, maybe it's just that one
like,
guy.
They're even using like the SR-61.
I just seen someone.
JTAC interventions employed by Middle Eastern sniper groups. Oh shit. I think Saudi Arabia uses it. That's about all I know.
And we'll find out Saudi Arabia, Milsim.
Yeah. Is that a 408 CT? That's pretty big.
The Saudis?
They finally
I know.
have taken Delta.
I think was the M200 JTAG. It's 408 CT.
They seem reluctant. They only got 16 people.
I got 338'd in the face.
Oh shit. Using the most high-speed attachments.
Who, 8th ID?
No, me. Using like an AUG with a fucking suppressor, a micro, or a stubby, I guess. Not a micro. Come around the corner. Oh, you didn't want it.
Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and bring 3FR in here. If you guys just want to like mute your mics real quick.
Yeah, I'll say hi to them, shut up. But keep
Yeah,
watching
probably.
us, because we're gonna do this just for you guys.
Yeah, we're watching. The border wall of Mexico and USA. Can the Americans hold back?
It's Trump's wall. we used to have an op that was called Defend Daddy Trump, and you literally had to spend 15 minutes defending that wall. It was bad.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up. That's funny. Oh. Alright, I am going to invite Stacks. Yeah. There's this guy. Do we have enough space?
What's up, Stack? It's okay, I laughed.
Oh, everybody hide your crayons.
We have umbrellas.
Oh shit.
How you doing, Stack?
That's all you can say. You fucking drunk motherfucker.
Dang, now it's a party. Now it's a party.
Well, Maxie's being a faggot.
Guys, we
happy to
can't
know
shut
that.
off yet. We're not all in the stream. We need to get
Victory off far.
dragging.
You'll be happy to know
Yeah.
that we are destroying 8th ID.
Oh, well, we defended 8RCT server because we didn't really want to defend. We just wanted to fight the SEALs.
The
Those
SEALs.
Stand by.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Hey.
Those are
Logan.
comms.
Right now, we're giving them back the objectives, and then we're spawn trap at 100 tickets.
Yeah.
It's
Damn
gonna
it.
be like some kind
I
of
was
fucking
fine.
Russian bum rush.
I think most of these seals have fallen out anyways.
Jelly, you'll go ahead and introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
Hmm?
I said introduce yourselves, that way everyone knows your pretty name.
Ah. I am a dragon, the one with the accent. Sniper,
That is
you want to
Wait,
kill
just-
that man.
Weighing in at
Yes.
3.5 recycling bins, we have Ad Dragon.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
Is that-
shit!
Yes, there's a planocopter flying around.
Coming out of the blue
Oh my
corner,
God.
we have Tiger's Man.
Tigger's man.
Who's no longer Tiger's boy. He's grown man now.
Wait, was your old GT Tigers boy?
Yes, it was.
I thought I'd seen
He
that.
grew up.
Yeah, he's
He
bald.
became
His
and then my
balls
Tiger.
finally
testicles.
He's not
And
dropped.
then I hit
Cub anymore.
puberty. I hit puberty. My testicles dropped, and so now I'm Tiger's man.
He started.
His first thing when his puberty hit, the first thing his father did for him, took him to the forest, looked for those forest chickens, gave him a pistol, and tell him to tell those chickens to give him.
This
the
is why
Twinkies.
nobody likes the Navy.
That's
No,
legit.
Yeah,
fuck you.
that. I'm not gonna. That entire story. I had to get chemotherapy for it. So, thank you.
Fuck you, man.
Hey,
Twice.
how's it going? We're being sneaky. Oh, by I the hope way. you have good insurance, my guy.
You guys were having a like fully
'Cause this
peaceful
shit-
stream and then go up and ruin the party.
It wasn't even that great, honestly. I'm gonna be real.
It'd be great. It'd be
It
great.
was just okay.
Well, fuck.
Who's that nerd?
That's you.
Are we still introducing or no?
Everybody knows
wait.
Hop is that drunk man.
The guy.
Put on record,
How's
he
that? I do hate everybody.
Well, at least he's not
He doesn't
racist. That'd be
But
only
he
hating
hates a
one
lot of
person.
people.
Or race.
Hey, big shout to that
That's-
So
faggot
does
comment.
anybody
Found
send
Beacon.
anything for the Q&A yet? Are you gonna put that out now?
Uh,
Is that a spawn beacon?
Yes, I hear it over here.
before I
I
do
hear
that, I
a
gotta take a
spawn
leak.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you,
boy,
baby?
Yes.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I
I'll
see
be right back.
paratrooper. There's
This
To
boy
whoever's
is on
flying
his
the
beacon.
helicopter, to whoever's flying the scout helicopter in the server, get good.
Get good, mate.
Just thought, since people listen to this, I'd throw that out there. Hopefully they're listening. Yeah, get good.
Tiger. Hi.
Okay.
Well,
Brought a bite.
I'm kind of
The
hoping
only
that, like,
advice.
he didn't put on the stream to take a leak and just like walk off.
No, dude.
We broke him.
I'm telling you right now. He puts you on hold more times than talking to the fucking president.
And I was just
I
talking
think
to him
I've been
yesterday.
put
I know how
on
that
hold.
metaphor
There
works.
is Ann Chopper and Gay Boy.
And legitimately, I have talked to the president before.
Oh
kinda
shit,
see
I
how
just
it
joined the
goes,
wrong
yeah.
server.
Alright. I'm about to leave the server.
Hey,
'cause
I'm
this is
on your
pointless now.
side. What the hell? Black box from That's hell. very rude.
Alright,
Don't
let's
get put
catch
on
up
the
on
SID
Q&A.
Fireball. Oh, where are we going?
Did y'all win in your engagement?
Squid, or Pat, do you have the
He's gone.
you have the
Do I have the
link to the stream?
I can get you it.
Or you could just, I was just gonna say post in community, cause of them nerds doing nothing.
Go show
Wow.
him the SID team.
Wrecked. Get
I mean,
Should I get to switch? Nice.
Crow Whiskey is probably jerking off to each other's pictures online chat right now.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty good.
Oh, my bad.
Damn
I'm sorry.
savage, what are you dropping?
You can't say that yet. We don't have the umbrella open.
My apologies. My apologies to the listeners.
Oh, there it is. Encrypted Envy. He's an E8 in Navy SEALs. Get good.
Get good.
You
Should
guys
I
should
put
have
a
changed.
sniper over
Directly.
fucking west of Delta?
Is that spelled
From Signals?
You guys should have made.
We have
made
man
separate
walking
accounts.
over bridge to Charlie.
Separate
To
All
remain
accounts.
over that
OPSEC.
island west
To remain
of
OPSEC.
Delta.
They've got
That
some
class
armor on.
switch.
OPSEC
That class
1,
switch
OPSEC
makes
2.
it
What? Okay, I'm back. What?
You
We
know
were
what?
saying
That's
get
not
the
bad.
link
Alright,
so
so
that we
I
can
got
post it in
my
community.
question. First question goes to Hop or fucking. Whoa, that guy got killed. Hop or Stack. One of these two answers. Why choose 3FR? Why choose that name?
I'll let Hop take
So-
it. It's his unit.
There wasn't a 3 or 4 in the community. We wanted something that separated us from any previous teams that were there. Sargon had come back and he had created 2FR. Obviously, there's
Holy
the
shit.
history. I'll say history with 1FR and the stigma that goes along with that. So we decided to go with 3FR, and here we are, I guess.
Yeah, I guess my decision wasn't that convoluted when naming my unit. I was like, if 5SFG sounds good.
Yeah, good guys. You know, 5th group, straight out of Campbell.
Yeah, 5th group. Yeah.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
No, Campbell, you idiot.
Hey, nice
You don't
kill,
get-
Tigers, boy.
Fuck you.
Oh no!
Ooh!
What?
Oh, you posted
Nice
it.
cage.
I keep forgetting there's only like 10 of these kids. Yeah, there's 15 now.
Anyways, I guess to piggyback up on this unit, instead of running it like First FR did with armor and aviation and para railguns and whatever propaganda fakeness they had, we don't run none of that garbage.
Do you think that 1FR may try to come back on BF4?
Well, they always try for relevance, but I mean, if you fail at PC and Xbox, where are you really gonna go? PlayStation? You gonna get on the Switch? Like, what are you gonna do?
Battlefield on Nintendo
What the
Switch.
Battlefield on Nintendo Switch, starring Chase, the guy who almost made it.
guy who had
Almost.
everything and then threw it in the fucking toilet.
Here. Reed. Wait, actually, I actually talked to him. It's either him or one of his guys at
I haven't really seen him around too much.
He's
Not
playing. He's
recently.
mostly playing Call of Duty World War II.
That's a good game.
Pussy.
It is
It's
good.
Have a good time.
I talked to either Chase or a member of 1FR about how Chase could put a patent on Milsim, or as I said it, how could you put a patent on a hobby? Yeah, he's more like saying, you know, they can call themselves Milsim and all that shit, but if they were to earn money from that, like if their team was to get like a commission or some shit,
Well, time to go.
then that would have to go to 1FR and shit. And apparently
you know,
Chase spent like a
No.
bunch of time trying to prove, oh, Millicent's a real thing and all that shit. And I was like, they told me this shit, and I'm trying to. I just got
But-
done eating lunch.
Yeah,
I'm
you'd
trying to
almost
stomach
think he
this
was a
shit
Marine.
down and not throw
Is
up.
that a thing though? I mean, people have been doing some kind of
Milsim
simulation
for a
on
while.
every game since it's
Yeah.
come out.
Motherfucker.
Let's go
Milsim,
back.
since
Yeah.
back when Day of Defeat came out on PC in the late 90s. And before that. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That's you were literally.
See,
have to
this
try to
is the
sit-
dangerous
You have
thing.
to
We're
try to
hitting
sit
him
through
with
the whole
logic.
thing. Like
I can't stomach his voice for more than 5 minutes.
Well,
I haven't
I'll
even
just
gotten
stop.
to hear it, so.
Like, if you ever looked up goats screaming, I'd rather listen to that in a box locked up for 8 hours than his voice for 5 minutes.
Oh, real shit.
Ah, so ISIS.
Stand by. We'll find
Over
that
here
video
by
for you.
Pig
It's
Axel
an ISIS video shoot, apparently.
in this tank.
Hey.
But yeah,
Sounds
it's
like-
like you can't take a dude serious when he sounds like you need to tap his
When their
shoulder for the
helicopter
answers
came
of
out.
every question on the test. Like he's a nerd.
He,
Sky and
understand,
Lay's
like,
helicopter needs to get
he
good.
he told. I'm pretty sure it's just one of the streams that we did with
Get good.
when he came on board. He said that he was trying to like kind of get Milsim to where esports is right now, and
Well,
Milsim to be an esport.
I
guess
don't
it
know,
got
dude.
snapped, but at the same
It's
time,
all
like,
him, man.
that's
That's
kinda
so
retarded.
all
chain.
can I?
Well, hold
can I-
on.
can I
Let's
interject
look at
on
it
this
from
one?
his point of view.
Please, Papa.
Hey, real talk for a moment. All right, Milsim is about accurate simulation, right? Or simulating to the best of your extent with the platform that you're given, i.e., Battlefield 4, right? So the problem with adding like the competitive edge to it is that you get these little fucktards that like to cheat, and they go, "Oh, I saw this on fucking YouTube, so I can use this, that, and the other." There was somebody from 1FR that actually tried to argue with me about a G36, but I digress. Anyway,
That was Burns.
Wasn't
and-
it- Oh yeah, because
But that's the thing,
apparently there's a picture
is-
of a Marine using that, but it was a training op.
we cross-train with weapons all the time. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to deploy with that same fucking weapon system. I fired an AK-47. You think I pulled one out of the armory? No.
They don't
Right,
have them in
exactly.
the armory.
Anyway.
Dun dun dun.
What I'm saying is that when you add that competitive notion to it, you lose something in it. Instead of encouraging teams to get better, you encourage them to be winners or fucking losers or something along those lines. You get what I'm saying? Does that make
Yeah.
any sense?
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
getting
no,
it.
I'm
That,
My buzzed ass is getting it. I'm just sitting here drinking beer while you're talking.
We got a
Eat.
Jeep coming down off their deployment hill to Echo.
hey, Stacks, you get my video?
Shit.
What's
Yeah,
a
I
what's a
did.
server that I can kill people in?
The 25th.
Well, I can tell you one. There isn't one. It's the 3FR Firewatch because we scare everything that jumps in away.
Excuse me.
Look, we
So,
have.
yeah.
We just have a
The
server. and they
wall
run
just
from it.
got 10 feet higher.
So they just quit. So like they literally.
You guys wanna
Yeah.
start painting?
So here's
Hold
the whole
up.
thing.
You guys
that
gotta
went
see
through
this. I'm
yesterday.
gonna put this in our chat.
So they're begging us to get on, holiday weekend. I'm the only one that just gets home. The only one. And apparently we're irrelevant because it's a holiday weekend and we don't force people. And I know you were like 80% veteran or active duty or reservist.
Yep.
But we're irrelevant. So I get in the server after I get my uniform ready for today. As soon as I get in, my game crashes, and they're like, "Your whole unit fell out. We win." Within 2 minutes of getting
you're
back
talking
on the
about that.
game,
Yeah.
within 2 minutes of getting back on the game, our server was empty. They
But
literally ran
you
from
were in there.
one man.
You were in there.
Yeah,
with
and my
them.
game crashed. Yeah, there was 14.
So you were there.
11s.
It's just
Yes.
the second you your shit crashed, they're like, oh, they're falling out and shit like that. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's
then
also the
Crow
fact
tried
that he
to put
said
on Twitter that
he
we joined
he said in community
at
chat that
1700.
he
is he back in community chat?
No,
Hell no.
He's
still
blacklisted.
blacklisted.
but Crow tried to put on Twitter on our page when we said that they ran away for one man that me joined at 1700, sat for 20 minutes and then just fell out. But then they remained quiet when I posted a screenshot that was at 1721 when I just joined the server.
I seen that he. I'm not sure if he's just trying to fidget around or something. Nah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's watching this, but Crow, I don't know.
That's
fuck it.
I mean, we're not going to sit here and worry about him. I don't lose any sleep on anything he says, whether he wants to be on Whiskey's account or whatever. We don't care. You want to put Noble in the community to stir up problems? We don't care. We just troll him. We don't care.
Like you troll him.
Yeah, like we're not even taking y'all serious. Y'all think we're all serious and just picking at y'all. We don't care.
Hey,
at
what
the
is
end of the
Hades
day-
doing right now? What a savage.
We're just we're enjoying it. Y'all are over there trying hard. We're sitting here just having fun. Y'all claiming to be Marines, but you're online Marines.
You've seen that picture. I happened to be in the war chat. What was it? One FR had made with
It's the first
when they went
person
to
shoot him.
war with 7MR, and he posted, "I have 98 Marines." I was like, "Yeah, 98 folks." Yes, 98.
All right,
Marines.
gentlemen. Let's finish him off. Put him in a spawn trap.
Yeah, I know what
Tickets
you're
left,
talking
let's go.
about. I remember that screenshot.
Watch
He
this shit.
said that before, and it caused so much shit with people. I mean,
Yeah, the only
I don't
problem
know.
with him and everybody else is 5FR run by Ivan and Caesar did the same thing. And we pulled them to the side last night, corrected them, and they made a change. You try to do that with Crow, and you automatically somehow
Fish in a goddamn
haters,
barrel.
and you're afraid of him because big mean Mr. Basement Liver is gonna kill your whole team. Woo.
Sorry.
Oh, shit. Alabama.
Operation
Oh my God.
Bamboozle was not so bamboozling.
I
There was
mean,
like 20 of them in this box.
he only did it for
Pops
attention.
the
That's all he
gate
does
open,
it for. I mean,
and Bama unloads.
he's already
Pretty funny.
tired of us ragging on his real problems that he openly put out. And this is, after asking for our advice, we all help him. And then he just turns and flips on us anyways. And then he has the nerve to say that people who commit suicide are weak. Hey, Tiger, what did you just do last week? Can you inform the stream?
What did I do last week? That I don't remember what I did
The
last
memorial?
minute. Oh yeah. So I am in an honor guard team, army, and last week I did a funeral service for an Iraq vet that killed himself. And so whenever I think about Crow talking about people being weak and killing themselves, I think of that service now.
Oh shit.
Seeing that mom cry, seeing the shadow box of all his ribbons, listening to the eulogies of the guys he deployed with. It definitely gives me a good idea of what Crow is thinking about as weak.
That shit ain't right.
Squid, you owe me a beer.
I don't know you shit, motherfucker.
I told you we put him in a spawn trap before I reach 100 tickets.
Spawn trap.
Hey,
oh wait, that guy died.
Hey, do you have
They're
any
not all in
room
the
on your
spawn
side in
trap.
that server?
You must have.
Yeah,
all
there's
of
only
them in
there's
the
only
spawn.
56 there's only 56 tickets left, so
Ah,
we just pushed
We
them.
got,
No shit, we only lost 2 tickets.
Do we have any questions on the inbox or in the stream yet, or you got another one for us, Squid?
Hold on a second.
We're here to
Alcohol.
entertain.
How many folks in 3FR are prior service or active duty or reserves?
Wait, what?
that's a lot of
think about
people.
that. Yeah. Fat, just to go back to your comment, I don't owe you a beer because not all the members are in the spawn. You had to have all their members, technicality included, in the spawn for it to be a confirmed spawn trap. Air
Alright,
cover, I
so-
can understand that one. But I see a foot soldier.
So we have 8 that are like fully in or have been in, and we have 2 that are in initial entry right now. So one's going in Marines, one's going in Army. So
Oh, shit.
we have 10 people.
So, like, are they in, like, what, delayed enlistment program, or...?
No, they're at either reception or getting hazed right now.
Bitchin'.
Actually, no, they're
Good
both getting
job.
hazed right now.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. 'Cause,
Yankee's now in basic.
Yeah.
He picked
So
up
and he's
Saturday.
actually still in the shark attack, I believe. So he's getting the shit hazed out of him.
So yeah,
Good.
I mean, altogether, even though we don't have a giant, massive army, because apparently Recon's supposed to have 500 people according to these other units, but out of our few guys, I mean, we got about
I got
60 to
I
70
said this
years
to
of
one.
service
I
in our
said this to
unit.
someone. I'm not sure who, but someone was complaining about people in fucking the community and shit, saying some dumb shit. These are kids, dude. And you're gonna hear dumb shit like that.
Yeah, well, people should listen to the vets. Like I'm telling you right now, we go to Bama, Ardent.
Well, of course they should.
Stacks for.
When it comes
We
to
go to all of them for our veteran needs. I mean, for damn sure, we got vets on our team. But
here's another thing, because you know, Krosky, whatever it is, tries to throw shade at us in the community, saying that, you know, VSOC isn't this, VSOC isn't that. Y'all don't actually help people, you just degrade people. We help people all the time. The only difference between us and y'all is that we don't expect attention. We don't announce it to everybody. We keep it at the lowest level. If they ask us for help, we help them. That's it. We don't need people to be like, oh, these people are great, all these people are, you know, we're helping everybody. We don't do it for that. We're doing it for their units, and we're not doing it for attention.
Yep, Papa educated 101A on the Switchblade. Like, not even a week and a half ago. Not even a week and a half ago.
What did you educate him on? Like, Switchblade, like,
just learned it.
No. What, in the Switchblade, like, what were you talking about when you're teaching about the Switchblade?
No. Alright, so check it out. So, like, there's some people in the fucking community get all up in arms about the UCAV, right?
Uh-huh.
All the UCAV is an AeroVironment Switchblade. It's an unmanned, really honestly, it's a UAV with a warhead on it. It's designed to take out fortified enemy positions.
So kind of like a mini kamikaze.
Such as fucking
Like
rooftop.
lights off right now. What the fuck?
It's exactly what it is. It's a mini kamikaze. So
at lowest
We'll have to
level,
fall
yeah,
through the
that's-
map.
That basically covers it.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, fat, you
Cat.
damn liar. Oh, wait. No, that was a lot of people that just died. Nope.
Alright,
It's not
well,
confirmed spawn
guys,
trap.
I'm gonna... Well, either way, I'm gonna get out of y'all affair. I'm gonna go debrief my guys. We just got...
I was lagging so hard and just standing
Success.
there.
Alright, fat.
I appreciate y'all, son. And like I said, the only thing I would say on people who don't know 3FR, 3FR rocks.
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
Oh, I get down with
Yeah,
some
we do.
3FR. Like I said,
Yeah, fuck you.
But, dude, I Stack. You need to watch the stream, dude. I threw you some love in the before, so.
You did too.
Mostly just drunk talk or something.
No, I don't drink. I just get really high. Two different things.
What are you high?
Hell yeah. Alright, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Alright, man,
Alright,
I'm
fat.
going.
Fun.
Shit. Anybody get contact with the boys on the hill? Oh no, Ducky's got it. They're about to get fucking C4'd.
What'd you think about the... Hop, I don't think you looked at this, paid attention to Twitter recently. But what'd you think about this little situation we had with, I have with the 23MR CO?
This is done
is
yet.
that about you ran a story about something that was sent to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, really honestly, man, people are going to send you stuff. And
I looked
You know,
into
as
it.
long as they
Like, I
provide-
did everything I could. And
And,
I asked
you know,
him for his
Oh, you guys
side,
see
and-
me? The bottom left corner of the screen.
Oh no.
you know, from my perspective, if you're gonna, you know, if something's submitted to you and you've corroborated it, then you should run it. So that's where I'm at on that one. So
Wait, so burn it or
and
run it?
if run it, you know,
Ah.
you should run it. And if somebody doesn't like it, then oh fucking well. I mean, it's not the first
Well, no,
time
'cause,
that something's been run that
I think
nobody
you
liked.
taught me this one. Yeah, like you kind of, I wouldn't say drilled it into me, but it's more like say you gotta do this and you can do this and you gotta do this and all that shit. You get one side, you always have to get the other, because if you don't ask for the other, just post one side of it. It's just you don't. It's like half-assed or some shit. And
Uh-huh.
that's why
Gotta get both
I
sides.
tried to do that with the killer. And yeah, I laughed at the. He what was it? He messaged me like a day or two after I posted the article. Because I dropped the whole thing like after the article went live. It's like, alright, I'm done with it. And he messaged me. He's like, fuck, I guess I'm not done with it. And I kind of, like, you look at the screenshots, I kind of trolled him a little bit. It's like I was posting memes like that fucking chaplain just death staring you and fucking Red from that 70s show is like, oh, is that what we're gonna do today? We're gonna fight? Because
Well, I mean,
motherfucker's promising me. I hate the guy because he was promising me or tempting me with a good time. And he goes, boss, you don't know what a
Well-
good time is. Motherfucker, I know what a good time is. Try me.
Yeah, we know the
Yes.
Navy knows what a good time is.
Fuck you with that gay joke bullshit.
Nice.
I'm
Very
sorry.
nice.
I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
He's not sorry.
It was 101st
Nah,
falling out then.
I'm not really sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, but not sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but not sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. But no, yeah. You know, as long as you run both sides of it, man. Like, you gave him an opportunity to say his piece if he didn't want to say his piece.
Yeah,
And
I posted
fuck 'em.
his response.
they're more than welcome to go pound sand. So,
But
that's my take on it.
I did. Someone did mention something about him, and I know people watching this they probably heard about the service board. But remember when he was whining that we were asking questions about his service?
Well,
Well,
you
no,
know, in
no,
his
apparently-
defense, man,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm saying in his defense, he did have, you know, a
Shit ton of people
overly
messaging
zealous.
him.
He did have an overly zealous individual messaging him, yeah. And you know, it
They
is what
took it
it
a little
is.
too far.
Apparently, when I heard I'm trying to like get information about this, but apparently, someone found has information saying that he was dishonorably discharged from the Marine Corps. And he was apparently some kind of desk jockey in the Marines. Like, I'm trying to get
He was a
information on
supply
that
guy.
shit. Was he?
He was a supply guy. Yeah.
Okay, well, we know that shit. But apparently he was DD'd from the Marines.
I don't know if he was DD or
I'm
not.
not sure on that one.
Someone posted it on Twitter, and I'm trying to
I
get in
mean-
contact with that person and see if it's actually true what they said, or they're just blowing smoke out their ass.
I don't know what his RE code is. We tried to talk to him. He didn't. He was very receptive.
Who
I
has
was
line
actually
ID
being
or
quite.
or-
Yeah, on this line ID, I was being quite diplomatic with him at that point in time, and you know,
It was just too late
I-
from the other person.
yeah, the overzealous individual had kind of go ahead and drop that one down a little bit, but yeah, you know, for the vets out there in the community, you know, it's one of those things. Like, there are so many kids who are in the Milsim community who claim to be in the military and are stolen valor. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah, we've
like,
caught several.
the group, you know, there's a group that we've all been verified, and we just kind of fact checked each other's services, you know, and it's just like, and really honestly, it's just basic questions that you're asked. And so, and if you're in whatever service branch, you're going to know the answer to it. So,
I mean, I can
Yeah,
prove my
it's-
fucking service like a
it's-
motherfucker.
It's also not hard. Like, when I was asked to prove my service when I joined that little group of guys, they told me, post a picture of you with your uniform with one thumb up and you're smiling. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I just grabbed my uniform and took the picture. And then next thing I knew, I was in that chat. It's very simple things that we're asking. So if you're
talking
getting
about
upset,
smoke pit?
yeah. But also
Yeah.
just in that, when I got verified for that, like, it's simple shit. If somebody's asking you all these complicated questions, it's probably because something sketchy is going on.
Meh.
Yeah, we're not doing it to ward people
Yeah.
away. It's as simple as just making sure, because we've had fakes. Everybody knows the Dane situation. He called me stolen valor.
Lieutenant Dane.
But we had
Yeah,
the Dane, and then
Who
we
looked
had
that guy up? Who?
Bama and myself, and then an undisclosed person in another unit looked him up on Global, and there was nothing. Bama's buddy looked him up. In the past 10 years, there was nobody with that name. And he claimed to be a captain, and he's like 3 or 4 years after graduating high school.
Y'all thank him
And
for his
he was
service. damn it.
apparently a company commander of a unit that was deployed to Africa, but he was somehow
Shit.
at Campbell.
that Djibouti is awesome, bro.
Yeah,
I-
I mean, it
I
turns
really
out you
chill
go to
with,
Planet Fitness.
Well, no, after I got to my ship, like say 6 months or so after I got on, we found out that cooks can go IA, like be attached to Marines or Army units, go to Afghanistan and shit. And I got like a little moto semi happening in my pants. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I want to do that shit. And I try to find out like. So I try to see if a fucking chain of command is like, you guys looking for people to go IA? No, they don't need no more cooks going IA. Motherfucker, you just sent like 3 of them to fucking Benning, which are probably gonna be sent to like Djibouti or some shit. So that's like the only place I know they go to besides Afghanistan. But like I got into a heated pissing contest with those fuckers. But I tried. I was willing to go to fucking Afghanistan and just shoot some shit. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. I fucking bust out my ass, man.
I was deployed to Camp Atterbury once.
I've been
What?
there. I wreck shop. We went there last year.
That's actually that's
What is
a
that?
very nice post. It's
There's
a
Camp
it's a,
Atterbury. It's Indiana. It's a National Guard base.
but they actually have a Navy
hell
SEAL
yeah.
detachment there, and they have like what's considered to be one of the best urban warfare cities. I mean, it looks like a legitimate city. Like they're actual
pretty
buildings.
nice out
It's
there.
not like connexes, just a bunch of connexes stacked up like most of the time.
Yeah.
These are like legitimate. It looks like they built a city and then nobody inhabited the place.
They had a nice barracks
And-
out there too for OPFOR.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice barracks, dude. We had bays and brick buildings. We weren't
Yeah, yeah.
sleeping outside. It was great.
Oh yeah, we slept for a couple nights in those barracks, and then we spent most of the time out in the field. Cause they also have like a, it's a fucking. The best way to say it is they made a fob just out in a field, by that main airfield, and so we
By
were on
the
there.
DFAC out there, the beach is I
Kinda.
think that's what they called it.
It's like a 10-minute drive from the DFAC,
Yeah.
but yeah. We stayed most of the time there. That was pretty cool, like actually being on a fob instead of, you're sitting in the woods
Yeah.
and a bunch of, like your commander's just like, alright, this is a fob. No, like it was a legitimate fob. We had to do fucking
Yeah,
the ECPs
not
and
a
everything.
patrol base.
Yeah, it was cool. And having a roof over our heads, but Camp Atterbury's nice, especially it was cool seeing like I said,
they
they
got
have
a
a
nice
SEAL detachment.
MWR.
Yeah. But they've got a SEAL detachment out there, and we got to watch them at a range across the street from us for a while. That was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, we went there last year and fought their National Guard. This was when I was with the 101st. Dude, we slaughtered them day in, day out.
Did you?
Yeah, it was bad on them.
2 years ago, my unit went to JRTC, and we fought.
Fun.
We fought a
Fun.
brigade combat team from New York that was about to deploy, and we were OPFOR. We're a battalion-sized element. They had full air assets, so they had like Apaches and A-10s. We were doing a War X, and we somehow stomped them. I don't know how, because they had so many people, but we stomped them.
Nice. So, 'cause I caught him laughing, Squid. That's not the high school stuff. That's the Joint Readiness Training Center.
Yeah, those fucking riots.
No, that place-
What the fuck?
That place is
Yeah,
fucking hell.
we air assaulted into there in 2015.
That place is hell. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
my entire company heat catted.
We set wildfire when I was there. It was
Give him the silver bullet.
It was funny though, because we set the wildfire. Our mortars nailed a wild horse with a round.
Damn.
Bull fucking shit. Pictures
I
are never
promise you.
happened.
Yeah, you know they didn't take pictures of that. You know they.
Wait, no,
were
I know,
wait,
I know
is
the
it the-
fucking.
Is it the horses or the cows that, like, there's just a shit ton of,
It's
random
wild
ass
horses.
horses or... Yeah. I wasn't sure which one it was, but I remember getting the brief on that. We never actually saw any, but
No,
before we started this
they were out
War-X,
there.
the fucking
when we air
range
assaulted him,
officers...
We initially had a Moscow 2nd Battalion, and we had to, like, we called for a ride to get to them, because we were the forward medical team, and they sent us 1151, so we had to just throw all our gear on and, like, run the Mogadishu out of those guys. That's what my PA called it. And then we had, like, 50 casualties there. But...
Yeah, man, I never actually saw a horse, but I remember getting the brief. They were just like, if you see a horse, don't fuck
Leave it
with it.
alone.
And we're like, what the fuck is this dude talking about?
It's better
Talking
than
about,
NTC,
you know,
man.
horses. I've not been to
Because
NTC.
NTC's
and
got the
I know
suicidal
that
there's
not horses, but turtles.
Somewhere in
What?
the south, there's like a what the wait, turtles.
Yeah, they
What?
got suicidal turtles. The desert tortoise, if you, like, scare it, it just sends all the fluids out of its body and kills
It's a
itself.
cax.
What the fuck?
It's a real
29
thing.
palms. Yeah, 29 palms. It's a protected species. It's called a desert tortoise.
Have you done it before?
No.
Have I been there before?
You know how
or
much
have
trouble
I...
you're gonna get in?
Dude, you
For scanning
they-
shit
they
up a
will
turtle?
put you in
Dude,
Lebanon
people
for
in
that.
black masks will jump, like, absorb your family. You do not mess with them.
Fucking ninja punch. What was it? But yeah, somewhere in the south, I'm pretty sure it's like Mississippi or some shit. It's an army base that, like, where they launch, like, army helicopters and shit, Apaches, Blackhawks.
The only army base
Chinooks.
I know in Missouri is,
No, not
Leonard
Missouri,
Wood, Lost
Mississippi.
Woods.
oh, Mississippi.
Mississippi, Alabama, one of the two, I'm not sure.
What, Rucker?
I
You
know.
talking about Rucker?
I think so. They had like a fucking deer problem. And I'm talking like a shit ton of deer. And they fucking, apparently the base commander like put out a bounty for, like, you kill a bunch of deer, you get like, say $50 or some shit. And so apparently
I'd have done it
there's
for a
like
4 day.
somewhere in the army, there's a guy who has a fucking box that has gun cam footages from Apache helicopters where they're just blowing up shooting deer with Apache fucking chain guns. I cannot make this up. They literally took the Apaches out, fucking found, all you hear is do 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 do, fucking lighting their asses up like it's stupid.
We broke the stream, guys. We started getting way off.
We were talking about
We
Milsim
went
shit,
from
now we're
Milsim
talking about
to real life.
yeah, talking about like blowing up deer with chain guns. Fucking
I mean, it's acceptable. It's not against Geneva.
yeah. But fucking PETA was gonna have a field day. So
They're not even people.
yeah. But apparently the word is that the guy ordered the fucking gun cam footages to be destroyed, but they're not. That's the word going around. Like, I'm not sure how you can get that, like how you can find them. You'll have to do some deep.
WikiLeaks.
I'm not even sure WikiLeaks will
Also,
have them.
you just said this on the stream that's going to be posted, so I think those people in the black hoods are going to absorb you.
I'll kill a couple before I die.
No, you won't.
Nah, you won't.
Come at me, bro.
Now tell that to me, tell that to them.
Well, I mean, what?
If they're gonna come at me, Fucking bring me a beer or Asian hooker.
There's
Yeah, they'll
already
bring
one
you
on your
something.
ceiling fan. You just looked up, didn't you?
I actually did. For some reason, I actually did look up. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What fucked up thing you've seen, whether it'll be like in basic training or actual military? Like the most retarded thing someone's done.
We had one guy that got put on the what the fuck moments probably at least 2 times himself in our battalion.
Oh, so,
I think
shit.
he catted I think 12 times before he got kicked out. Like there was one point
So
where he was heat-catting and his squad leader said that I think his body's too stupid to cool itself down.
I've got a fair story for you.
Ooh.
So when I was in basic training,
Oh.
we had a oh shit.
You had a
We
oh shit.
had a company next to us. Sorry, a company next to us that was like brand fucking new. First week there, and they were told that they needed to clean the water buffalo. And you know the water buffaloes are some big ass fucking water tanks. So he thought that the best way to clean it was by having 2 people climb inside of the water buffalo, and then they tipped it over onto its side so that they could get in and out easier. And so that actually got on Army What the Fuck moments, where it was literally just a picture of a fucking water buffalo on its side, with like 4 privates in it, just like scrubbing the shit out of the thing. Yeah.
What the fuck? Y'all motherfuckers are famous.
Oh, I forgot about the person we had this year. I won't say any names, but they decided to run a division run with a wig on.
What? What?
Yeah.
Explain.
They had a wig on and they did the division run.
Why?
And then they became a heat casualty.
Why the fuck would you
And now
do
they're
that?
probably out because you get them strokes and you're out. One stroke, you're done.
I was always told it was 3.
No.
Oh.
Heat stroke,
Oh, you
one
mean
and done.
you mean like an actual stroke? Okay.
No. Heat stroke, one and done. You are done if you get heat stroke.
I thought you meant just heat catting in general.
No. Regular heat cat's just normal, you know.
Oh,
Normally
that
it's around
shit
like
there.
104 to 101 is regular, but once they get... This
Fucking-
person was at 107. They're done. They are out. Guaranteed.
Fucking war turtles here.
Fall into.
We're ruining the stream by talking about real life instead of Milsim.
Why the fuck not? I mean, we
isn't
can
that
do
where
that
like
shit.
Milsim
I mean-
spawns from? Is real life? So.
Whoa! Don't hit us with logic, alright? My GPA's too low.
I'm fucking done, dude. Fucking stacked, dude.
Why do I keep think that that was Stack talking, right? That just said that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Why
definitely
do
stacked.
I keep thinking that's fucking Hoplite talking? I don't know why.
Because you're
Can't-
broken and drunk, you nerd.
I haven't
Fuck
said
you,
anything.
you goddamn poke.
You're the pogue. You're a cook. You flip burgers.
Time out, hold up.
I
I'm
Damn.
really honest.
Hell
If
yeah.
you're a cook on a boat, you can't call anybody a pogue, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm
go
a cook
play
on
with
a
your
boat,
spatula.
still fuck your bitch. Yeah.
Just the
Well,
what?
his name is John, and he likes khakis.
Listen here, you fucking Jody.
Are we
Yeah,
going
so
anywhere
hey.
with that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did not think. Oh, actually, since Bama joined in here, we have all the real branches in here now.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Don't
maybe.
count Air Force.
No, they count more than the.
In the Navy.
Yep,
The
there's
Marine,
of
the
tank
Air
guys.
Force is the fucking corporation. The Marine Corps is a cult.
I
You
can
realize
probably.
that we're like,
I can
Hey.
agree to that.
hey, you realize that we're running like the fucking world right now, right?
Open your squad.
What, the Marines or what?
Yeah, the Marines are running the fucking world right now. Who's the SecDef? Oh, that's right. General Mattis. Fucking United States Marine Corps.
He's not a current Marine, thank you.
Yeah, he ain't.
Who's running the fucking White House?
He's not in
Wait,
anymore.
who's running the White House? No, that's where you fucking squids don't understand.
He's always in.
Once a
He never
Marine,
got out.
always a fucking Marine. Get what I'm saying?
Once a Marine, always a Marine. I remember my first beer.
Tiger, don't make me shank you.
Hey, you gotta give it to Squid, man. Once a spatula, always a spatula.
Fuck you, man. I got bullshit into that fucking job. I was willing to fucking be like an AO, just sweat my balls off on a fucking flight deck, writing stupid shit on bombs to be dropped on some Haji motherfucker. But no, look, you don't have to stand watch, and you can go out and enjoy liberty. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Fucking story of my life right there.
What about now?
I don't know, it's just mostly me resisting urge to punch a bunch of civilians. Kick a kid.
Thank you for your
Dude, challenge
service.
him to a cook-off, dude.
Oh, wait.
I'll kill you.
What?
Hell you, fucking do cook off. I hated to cook, but I mean the benefits with it was alright though.
Hey, we broke
The benefits were alright though.
No, like the benefits
Sing
you
some
don't
Fox.
It buffed
you don't
out.
stand watch. You don't stand watch, you fucking just pretty much once dinner's done, just clean your shit and get the fuck out.
So you
Enjoy
didn't
liberty.
want to just sit there and stare at the forest for 17 hours straight?
That's preposterous.
Dude, the woods, man. You get to look at the woods because they're woods. And you get to play in poison
Talk about
sumac
fucking
and
being a cook. What the
have all
fuck you
kinds
talking
of
about
fun.
being in woods and shit? What the fuck?
You gave that up to flip eggs.
Nah, that's whatever.
I mean, if I didn't chose fucking Navy, I would have gone Marines, but Navy just made that sweet
then you
offer that turned to
totally
bullshit.
could've went to the woods. I don't know. You probably had to chill.
But you gotta admit, any branch in the military, you pretty much become like a professional bullshitter.
well, yeah. I mean, if there's
Especially
rocks
you,
everywhere-
Hop.
There's rocks anywhere. They'll be thrown.
What have I done?
Bullshit all the time. So,
Oh,
We
no, no,
do.
no.
We do.
I don't typically bullshit all. I mean, sometimes.
Bama's supposed to be at work. He's too busy racking up tank kills.
Hey man,
They
What?
understand though. That's
Why
the
aren't
thing.
you at work?
They understand that he has to be on battlefield. They get it. They're promoting him because of it.
Yeah.
gotta do my Milsim
Air
duty,
Force,
man.
you could just fuck it and you'll get promoted.
That's right, man. You sneeze and they're like, "Whoa, holy shit! I got technical sergeant. Holy fuck!"
Send that man to the
What happens,
emergency
man?
hospital. Get him a medal.
Chevron.
Oh no,
Fall
get
and
this.
break your leg.
Get
Promoted.
this shit. Right before I got off work today, I work at a fucking warehouse for a furniture company. We had a fucking Air Force guy, a staff sergeant, come back his shit up right into the fucking warehouse just to get a fucking dresser. This guy looked like a walking mess. It's like you know
Usually
how
they are.
you know how you're outside. You're outside. You have to have your cover on. This motherfucker didn't even give a shit. I was ready to like fucking knife hand his ass.
Knife hand. Dude, just punch him in the throat, man.
Wait, Tom.
punch.
Is the Navy
Yeah,
actually?
that just. We got knife hands. Everyone's.
No. Not everyone has.
It's not just. It's not a Marine thing anymore. Fuck you. You can't fucking say, "Oh yeah, be a Marine." All that bullshit.
Right back.
So where on the ship is the safe space?
Fuck you. We don't got no safe space. We're not the Air Force, goddammit.
Well, I know that where on the plane the fucking safe space is, so I'm wondering where on the ship it is.
You know what? Bama help. Where we The safe space is Bama's
You want to
cabin,
talk about
actually.
fucking...
If you've seen his cabin, it's the safest place there is.
Oh
you want
no.
to talk about like safe places on a ship? Go to the Coast Guard.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to go in those water compartments. I worked for the Titanic.
Yeah. Look where it's at now.
Dragon, where the fuck is this guy?
He was on the
Water, and I'm above water. Murder, murder, murder.
It's metal.
It probably sank. That's
What?
boats do.
still
A
on
giant
bridge.
ice cube
Especially
hit
in
it, and now
Japan.
it's sank into the bottom of the waters.
Like, seriously, why are y'all brake checking boats in Japan?
I don't fucking know, man. That's not me. That's all the stories. I was on a command ship, dude. We were pretty much the guys that told the fucking ships what to do. Now, like, the whole fucking command ship's been in dry dock like the whole fucking year.
Well, you're the
And
one
now
ordering them to
We can't order them
run
from
into other
fucking
ships.
dry dock.
Yeah, why are you telling them to hit boats? All they want to do is fish for whales illegally.
Don't ask me, man. I'm the wrong person to ask that. Fucking.
Jeez.
What was his name? Alcoin. I don't know how to say it. It sounds like some French name. AU coin.
I don't trust it, so I'm gonna take that as an offensive word.
Oh yeah, get fucking triggered, why don't you?
Yes.
But he got canned because of that shit. But get this, I'm not sure if you guys paid attention, but the Fitzgerald just left naval base in Japan. In like not even a day, it had to return to port because the fucking lift ship that was supposedly supposed to take it to fucking Mississippi. Apparently, some of their support structures punctured the fucking hull.
Y'all need a new boat system going.
We need
Have
some
you
new
tried flying?
frigates. Frigates, fucking screw the LCS class.
Dude, I don't
Garbage
speak
anyway.
battleships, man. I don't know what that is.
The Toro combat ship. It's that small boat. Fucking one that looks funny and one that looks like a fucking yacht and shit. They both have cannons on the front. I don't know.
Oh, the one that people use on here because the Marine humor?
No, that's it's
I was
LHA.
saying that sarcastically.
Oh fuck. Fuck you.
Well, this is a good one. So what else you got for us there, Squid?
I don't fucking know.
Damn, how's it feel to be the MVP of life? Dude, he's
Damn it,
he's
you
so
get that
humble he
achievement?
can't even talk. He's so humble he can't even talk.
You know you got that rare achievement. Winning at everything.
Good shit.
That 0.01 achievement for being better than EA.
Hey Bam, I heard they're taking tanks out of the next game.
He just killed
He's still
himself.
too humble.
Damn it, Hop!
He's still-
Damn it, Hop!
He's too humble to
taking
say he'll
tanks.
still wreck it on the ground.
Hey, they're taking tanks out, man. They're not going to be in there.
Dude, what you don't know is that his character's gonna self-transform into a RAR with a main battle cannon.
Fantastic.
You can't beat
Hey, what are
that,
you using,
man.
Bama?
He's moving, Charlie.
120 millimeter smooth bore.
Okay. Oh wait, we can't talk good about our friend because then we're called hype men. Ooh.
Oh, I'm
All
sorry.
that earlier,
Can't be
poor
hype.
Kirby.
Oh.
Hey, War Turtle.
Yeah.
Thank you for the words of wisdom quiz, Squid.
Did I
This stream has gotten off the fucking rails and crashed and burned.
That's good.
We're not waiting up.
We're
Hold on a
not,
second.
we're not
Hold on
here
a
to be
second.
like,
Hold the
we are
fuck
going
up.
to train all of our guys for 17 hours straight. Because we're real, and when we get online, we're realer. Ooh.
Fucking.
Oh boy.
I don't know who the hell Canadian God is. He sounds fucking. I don't know. A fucking Canuck. He just posted 3FR is gay.
That's cool, man.
Got me.
Hey,
He
it's your
got us
boy
really
Crow.
good,
He's
guys.
watching. He
You know what,
just
guys, we
tuned
should
in.
just
He
might
wants
as
to
well
know who's
disband.
on the air.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is that really something?
We
that was
down the
said?
gift.
Alright, guys, well, this on behalf of 3FR, it's been good. We're now disbanding because somebody called us gay. Hey, Canadian Cumsock or whatever your name was, thank you for the recommendation, but kindly, I don't give a fuck.
Fucking get fucking wrecked. There's 3 people.
I
on
guess
Twitter
I guess
watching.
he knew better than to come at us on our Twitter, because our Twitter's like the Wendy's of Milsim.
Fuck. I also was hoping someone would just become as savage as Wendy's, if not more savage.
Yeah, it's whatever. We have our moments. Sure, some French person in the woods is gonna call us gay. We don't care.
Gentlemen?
My man Cash. Hey, look, we've
What's up?
exceeded the number of people that can raid. Oops, we're not real, guys. Did you know that we're fake, Cash?
Right back, guys.
We're fake?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We're also gay.
Got me.
Shout out to Canadian Cumsock.
Shout out Arena.
Cash.
I was
how
a
long you
Delta
gotta wait
Force
for
Navy SEAL, man.
Your Mark 18?
Fuck, 8 IDs.
So...
I asked them if they wanted to be on the stream, and it's like, oh, said them welcome. Like, they just asked, what time does the stream start? Like, not paying
Would
attention.
you like me to show you a trick? Would you like me to show
Gee
you a trick?
whiz. Just go ahead.
Oh, I get it. His sandwich. That was a good one.
Got him.
Fucking stupid.
If 8th ID wants to come in there, they can, but they can't be yelling, because that's not cool.
Oh, fuck. What was it?
No, it would have made this better if we had Bear here.
Old Man Bear?
Yeah.
What the fuck's he doing?
I think he's out just, he's probably out feeding right now. I mean, he hasn't... He only ate 5 people today, so he's pretty hungry.
That is a
Talk all the
nice
shit you want,
nightmare.
but Bear will come eat you. The American Hoplite? What the fuck? I just looked at the fucking chat.
Alright, I'm back.
You left?
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
I thought you were showing us a trick and you just wandered off.
Oh, no, I was on my roommate.
Fucking.
Oh, yeah.
You bamboozled us, mister.
Do you have
back
enough
to the mark-
OPSEC to bamboozle us?
I don't think you have
I
to
have
be
no
autistic to
OPSEC.
bamboozle someone.
No, not autistic, OPSEC.
Oh.
You have a
No, I
security
remember.
Yeah, which
level
one?
of top secret classified Delta SEAL Navy? Because if you don't, then don't
Every
talk
year
to us.
I do Uncle Sam's OPSEC. I sink the fleet. So
What the fuck happened to the stream? While we're talking about stupid shit.
Yeah, if you're not GS Delta, you can't call him gay.
Hey, Canadian Cuckold, if you want to comment on the stream again, I'd love to talk to you in the comments on here.
Oh, Marine Dan.
Oh yeah.
No.
Dad left. What the hell is this?
Right, now we have to run rampant.
The dogs of war have come loose. They are come to
What am I doing?
bamboozles.
It's okay. 5MR will keep us at bay.
Getting rest in pepperoni.
I need to go take a leak and get another beer. You guys, hey, keep the people in the chat entertained. I need to go take a
Hey,
leak.
How can I
give me a
entertain
beer.
them if I can't see what they're saying?
They're fucking down
Right
the
now, we're
fucking
all
link I
just thanking
posted.
Bama for his service.
Dude, I can't even read oxygen, alright? Leave me alone.
Oh yeah.
This is pretty much how the streams end. I just get drunk and start doing like saying some stupid shit, or people start saying some stupid shit or whatever. I don't know.
This channel does not have
Roger.
any content. You set me up for spam?
I tell you what.
Ah, you also have the DRL. Looking good.
What is these?
Although that emblem is pretty trash, I won't lie, Tiger's boy.
It won't let me get down.
Look at me, I am Tiger's boy checking my 6 because I'm gay. I like getting men up my 6. Yes.
Brought to you by Pampers. Alright. Let's see if it works on here. Let's see. Nope. It's broke. Can any of you guys see it? It won't let me.
I'm watching it.
But stack.
Yeah.
The MK18. I'm looking about 9 months.
Who is black people?
That is 101. He's their anti-air guy. He left 5MR.
I am so glad you answered that question before me.
Black people. His name is Black People. All right.
Yes, that's his name.
So I'm guessing he's just speaking on behalf of all African American descent people in the United States. Roger.
That's
10-4,
what I
Charlie Mike
can go
tracking.
assume.
He's my hero.
You just gotta love black people, man.
We do. Except for when he's in the AA shooting at us, then we don't like him as much.
Fair enough.
But we don't hate him. Dang, 9 months, that's forever. He's gotta wait 9 months for a short barrel.
But, so, the gun store I bought from I'm good friends with, and like, so the way it works, they have to hold on to the rifle. So,
Yeah.
as the tax stamp's going through, I can go to that range whenever I want. And be
Oh,
like,
and
hey, can I
use
get
it.
my ticket to the range? And they'll be like, yeah.
Nice.
So,
Wait till you see my Glock 34 I got. I'm getting it. I already got it on layaway.
I like Glock 34s.
Excuse me, sorry gentlemen, I need to make an announcement. Apologies to black people. Apparently he only speaks on behalf of black people because they keep it real. Not all African Americans, just black people. I don't know the difference.
Okay, what?
I don't know.
Oh, it came back. It was like something saying about something about black people. What the fuck
There's
did it
a-
come back to?
There's a
America is,
black
in fact,
person.
the only
There's
country.
I guess black people's spokesperson is commenting in the on the stream, and so I'm just addressing him.
If Odin's on, I mean, fuck, bring him here.
We don't care. We're not gonna be like, oh, you're
Hey, we're
stupid.
white,
just
man.
gonna be sitting here, you're white.
Black people, feel free to comment if I need to correct myself again. I don't want to be.
Black people,
Racially,
please comment
I mean-
if we need to check our
Check your
privilege,
privilege.
I'll check my privilege
Oh,
right
yeah.
away. I'm pretty sure I'm still at 100%, but I gotta check because I haven't charged it.
When did tigers get privileges?
Damn.
Damn.
I just got.
You got
I
checked.
just got
Dang, you just got
fucked.
thrown in the zoo.
Oh. This is okay. Apparently,
This is
8th ID.
game.
Those watching, 8th ID will be on tomorrow. I guess you're out here partying, waiting for them to come on board. But anyway, fuck, I was gonna say something, but no, I forgot.
Breaking
God
news,
damn it,
they
Tigers!
don't want the D. Sorry, I just thought I'd break it for you.
Wait, what happened?
No,
8ID doesn't want the D.
they're
Well, that's
they asked
shitty.
they asked for a time tomorrow. So
Oh. Well, let's pull out our pocket watches and choose a time.
I'm just going for 18.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow.
I'd love
Hey,
to be
if
back
you-
on.
if you
Have a
can-
nice little...
If you can't be on tomorrow, be today's stream is gonna be on Twitter tonight. Not Twitter, but YouTube tonight. As soon as we're done with their stream tomorrow, we'll download it, post it on YouTube, then post a link to it. That way, if anyone watches,
It will be everywhere. People
God
will be
damn,
everywhere.
I'm gonna
This
be
will be astounding.
infamous.
Infamous.
we don't need people putting chemicals in the water, turning a freaking frogs gay.
Oh hell yeah! Hey.
Black people says, tell them the interview comes with a raid. Shut up,
Comes
well,
with a
god damn
raid.
it.
Only if you're
I mean,
using
black people,
both.
I was watching you during the fucking raid when I was talking to Fat. I am disappointed in you.
Dang. He
I actually thought.
Well, you don't
I
have
actually
a
thought
server, so
Fat-
he said
I'm not
open your
Fat
front
Bear.
door.
You must sacrifice a
He's-
beer to your god.
He said open your Twitter DMs because that's all you can open.
He didn't even say that, dumbass. I'm looking at the chat right
He
now.
PM'd me. He told me.
Pixar never happened.
Nope, that's OPSEC.
Well, I thought black people were still with 5MR, but I guess he's. with
No,
one
he-
of
OPSEC,
them.
best sec.
He legitimately left.
Yep. Crow posted on Twitter the other day. It's like 2 weeks remain. With the whole, you guys have 4 weeks to get back into 5MR.
Time and service this. Time and grade this.
Blah blah
Whoop
blah.
de
shit,
Blah.
Whoop de doo.
I made a period in pepins.
It's just mass poaching. Nobody's doing anything about it because really, nobody really cares about their team.
Let's go.
I mean, who
how
they
about
got?
This?
They got
This'll
14th and
entertain the
11th to
people.
play with. Have fun.
This will entertain the people. Let us go on to 5MR's Twitter, which I'm now on. Let's critique some of their comments, their tweets, if that's what
Oh
the children are
hell
saying these
yeah!
days.
Tweets and replies by 5MR. Raid in the
Alrighty.
raid in the style of David Letterman.
All right, so
Freaky
let's
breaky.
let's just at Krosky.
I am not
And
liable for anything that
anybody else,
happens. You cannot blame me.
I honestly don't give a fuck what their names are. Let's see. 5MR Regimental Command. The 4th Marine Regiment is... I probably fucked that up. I'm drunk. Realism
That's
Unit
their
is now attached to 5th Marine Regiment Online Military Simulation Team. Looking forward to a great relationship. Well, glad that you have fucking made another detachment to fucking make yourselves feel good about yourselves.
Hey, I got an idea. You know how Burns made the 11th MEU?
Yeah, whatever it is, runs it. Yeah.
How
Wait,
much?
relationship.
How much you want to fucking
5MR
wager?
confirmed.
How much do you want to wager that either Crow tries to have Burns' unit attached to him, or absorbed her into 5MR? It's like some kind of alien or some shit. How much you want to wager?
I mean, it's not really gonna matter because he's still blacklisted anyways.
He-
You step in our server
don't
you
get me
want, your
wrong,
unit
man,
can stay,
shit.
but
I mean, he does that. It'll be, battles would be pretty neat. I mean, it'd be something worth watching.
Oh no, I'm fucking I wasn't paying attention.
maybe.
Going to Grasshopper.
But I mean, he's
I
gonna
ain't-
be the
I
one
ain't
that has
trying
to
to-
watch it 'cause he's
I ain't trying to
blacklisted,
trigger
so he's
him
gonna have to watch his guys
in any
on,
way, shape, or form.
on
If
Twitch.
I was gonna
I
trigger
guess.
him, I'll be calling this like, fuck this. This is a fuck you stream or some shit like that. But just, yeah.
Now, realistically though, most units they're probably just gonna ban him. I mean, he's been anyways, right?
Well, no, isn't it? I heard there's talks of like blacklisting 5 more. Is that still a total vote now?
I think some people want that, but as a whole, the unit
You said
isn't
you said
all
ooh
bad.
what?
They're just
Ooh what?
I almost uninstalled Battlefield 4.
You almost uninstall. Haze yourself,
Nice.
motherfucker.
but yeah, most of the
Your mama.
I won't say most, but the whole unit's not bad. They got some good people in there, like generally
Yeah.
good people.
Hey.
I'm not talking about skill, but then they have those
so
blind followers that just like follow anything they do. And then he had the bright idea to choose probably one of the worst PR people you can imagine from the past
Who,
to
Whiskey?
be one of his reps. No,
Who?
Winitsky talking, you can tell because he's actually speaking with intellect and all that, but he chose Noble from RMC. He put him in the community as one of his reps. Now we all know what Noble's done
Didn't
in
Noble
his past.
threaten war with someone? Just like
Yeah,
today.
we got alleged reports today that he threatened war against the unit because they were correcting his grammar. And Noble's a PFC, which is what? An E? And he threatened war to another unit.
If you
CO.
don't stop correcting my grammar, I will go to war with you.
We don't have proof of it because they didn't take video, but I trust the source.
You heard it here, folks. Late breaking news. POC declares war. Or threatens war.
My God.
You will not correct my grammar, or
So-
I will be fighting.
Are we gonna continue with the 5MR tweets, or do we want to save tomorrow?
You guys want to be on tomorrow?
I'll be on tomorrow.
Well,
What
I'm
time?
waiting on. Hold on a second. I just got a reply. Hold on a second.
I gotta re-download all these expansions.
Okay, so I
Mm.
guess it's not gonna be 1800.
Would you just get the 1X cache?
Yeah.
No. It's from 8
Yeah, I had to do the same thing. No, when you get the 1X, you have to download all the DLCs again for some reason, or at least a couple of them, because I had to do the same thing.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I picked it up the release time.
I bought it on Black Friday.
How much was it on Black Friday?
It was standard price.
Rip.
Tried like
Well,
fucking.
well, there was a fight bonus. So.
But did you trade?
Oh,
You
hell
trade in.
yeah.
You trade in your
Aw.
Xbox One.
Hey, let's pause this real quick.
No.
Burns is asking Optorized AAB for server name and password at 2300 roughly after on a school night, but just Saturday 5MR said that they couldn't be rated at midnight on a school night on
Wait,
a
wait,
Saturday.
So Burns asked.
Yeah.
Burns asked fucking.
AAB Optorized
server
server
name?
password. Time now. So basically, they're being hypocrites.
Am I
Because
seeing
they
a
run with
pattern here?
5MR. Yeah. They're attacking people late at night when they're all getting off and they're claiming political victories like some person that didn't quite make it into the Marines.
But no,
We got CID
GameStop
on
was
the
offering.
case right now.
GameStop was only offering $80 for my Xbox One, so I sold it to a boot for like $130.
Like,
Nice.
I sold
But yeah.
my fucking... When I got the Xbox One, I sold my fucking Xbox Slim I had.
Yeah. But yeah, we got a nice little pattern going on. CID's on the case. By that I mean somebody who actually cares. Because if they were rating us right now, I'd just be like, it's open, you can go sit in there if you want, because it's a work night. I don't
Raj
care.
Dodge.
Like, nobody cares. Nobody's out here fishing right now. It burns. You can do what you want.
What?
You can use whatever face you feel like putting on today, or whoever's profile pictures you want. Who cares?
He has a set of fucking Lincamis, so he's pretty much a Medal of Honor recipient in the Marines. So I wouldn't hate on him too much.
Who?
Burns.
Well, having her on a stream one night.
Well, maybe
Oh, it's
he
a
doesn't want
her.
to be on the
Oh
stream.
god. Okay, I apologize for misgendering.
Did you
Oh,
just
boy.
assume my gender?
Tiger just done did it now.
Yeah, we're gonna get rated for that.
No,
That's
it's
for
fine.
sure.
It's truly,
Fuck.
it identifies as a mozzarella stick, so we're fine.
I fucking identify as a Minuteman ICBM.
That's
Cuckoo-ca-choo, I'm coming for you.
lucky me.
Alright, it's in the stream. It's pretty much fucked up way.
There you go.
Okay, oh, what? Can they back that up, or is it say? Girl, I don't. Wait, what? I forgot what we were talking about when he posted that. Crow just messaged me online or something. Oh god, it's
Hey,
the airman.
It's the doctors here.
Oh god. Oh no. Crow just messaged. Yeah, I don't know. Crow just messaged me online. We'll talk about that because I'm about as fucking drunk as I can be right now.
Doc, next time I'm in Vegas.